Hey, we are live.
No,
Ron's
no.
there. Huh?
Who?
I had to say hi to Ron. It says we're live.
What's up, Ron?
We got
Got-
Ron and Tyler.
Tyler.
And if he's not here now, eventually Trevor's going to be here watching. Hey, Trevor. Where'd the packet go? Oh, it's in there. I gotta get the jerky. Oh man, you guys, we went to the yard sales today. Oh boy. Oh man.
I'm wearing this shirt again tomorrow.
Today was a good day.
Wearing it again tomorrow.
Oh, I'm excited to see what else in here.
Yeah.
And we haven't looked. I opened the package, but haven't looked in here yet. See what Ron sent. There's a lot of good looking shit.
What do you
Okay.
got, turkey? The camera's so
Wow.
low.
I can pick it up.
The camera should be like up there, like in the camera. Instead of looking up at us.
But I don't have a holder that'll do that. You can set it up there. Fuck. Oh, is that a clippy? No way. I'm gonna put something in here to wedge it. Two. Found spot. The
That's
meat
kinda
tape.
cool.
Boy, that's a whole different angle. Can we turn off the big light? Kind of looks like it's washing you out. Yeah, that'll probably be a little bit better.
Let's go.
Definitely a different angle. Hey, they can see my belly now.
How did that light come on?
You touch this thing up top.
Let's go.
Okay, now we got bootlegging barbecue. Oh, by the way, this is Righteous Felon Craft Jerky. There we go. Righteous Felon Craft Jerky sent to us by Ron Pearce. And it's a whole big sampler. All kinds of goodies.
We might have to do this over 2 Saturdays.
Yeah, we're definitely not opening all this.
Next Saturday we'll probably start a little earlier. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello.
Is Elizabeth back in here? Hey, Elizabeth.
Hello.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We were kind of late. What was it, 4:30? Or right around 4:30 when we left the last yard sale, and then you had to go back.
I had to go back.
Always nice when he's got to go back to the bank. You know it was a good day.
Oh my goodness. 116 troy ounces of silverware. Let's go. I got gold coins today.
Yeah, 2 gold coins.
Yeah. Sovereign, and I got a $5
Happy.
Happy.
So we got OG. Which one do you want to try? We got OG Hickory, Bootleg and Barbecue, Teriyaki Balboa. I did tell him teriyaki is my favorite. We're gonna definitely have to try the teriyaki.
That one.
So that's definitely getting tried tonight. Habanero Escobar.
Oh, that is me.
We'll do that. I'll do that one when Cody comes over.
Yeah.
Cody's down for that. Bourbon Franklin. That might be good. Maryland-inspired Monroe. I wonder what Maryland-inspired is.
Marilyn Monroe?
Well, yeah. It says a hickory smoke show with a kiss of Chesapeake-style seasoning. Now, this one's going to be weird. An American Dream of Bourbon and Vanilla Bean? Wow. Okay, this is interesting. Truffalo Bill? A truffle flavored jerky? Oh. That sounds really interesting. Oh my God. This is awesome. Soul Survivor, a Korean barbecue. Ooh, that'll be yummy. And 2 meat sticks. 3 meat sticks. Fiery habanero, so that's for with Cody. Got the OG Hickory and a street taco inspired.
Street taco.
Okay, we'll think about the street taco one.
I say taco and
Taco?
no, those things we kill.
What?
I gotta pull up.
Gotta pull up something.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna try the Maryland Monroe and the Teriyaki Balboa to start with. And maybe that street tacos. Uh-oh. Okay, didn't move it. Put this out of my way. But oh my gosh, you guys, those yard sales today was insane. We left what right around 10, 9:45, and yeah, so that was 6 hour, 7 hour, no, 8 hour day. That was a long day. 8 hours, no 7.
All right, I'm gonna do something.
Okay, I gotta send these back in their bag so they're on my lap. Oh, some of those sound amazing. That vanilla bean, that's gonna be interesting. Get in the bag. Make sure my cats don't get into it. Yes, Ron, that is awesome. There is a wide variety there. And definitely like Chesapeake style seafood. That's gonna be interesting. I'm really hoping this is really good jerky. Gluten-free, all natural, 20 grams of protein per pack. Minimally processed, no artificial ingredients. Oh, hold on. Let's put John here.
Put up.
Oh. How do I make that one bigger?
Help us for the love of God! Won't somebody help us?
See,
Yes, I'd like, how do you say taco in Mexican?
Taco.
Yes, that's exactly the word I want to translate.
Taco.
Can we please find Bart?
Oh, yeah, right. Just give me one of those crispy shells with meat in it.
Taco.
Oh,
Hey, Arzu Enzu, welcome. Oh, welcome, everyone. Oh, shit. Who's saying oh, shit? Somebody's all shitting back there. Okay, which one we want to try first? The teriyaki? I think we ought to try the Maryland Monroe first.
What's up, Arzu?
What do you think, Maryland Monroe?
Sure, why? What's the worst that could happen?
I've had some pretty bad jerky before. Don't really want to get into describing that. There was some bad jerky.
Oh, I know. I brought some freaking alien stuff that
That was pretty bad.
roadkill.
Or it might have been made out of alien meat.
No. Might have been stuff.
It smells really sweet.
Whoa. That smells really weird.
It smells very sweet for jerky.
You might not be trying such good food. Honestly,
Good luck to see some texture.
why is it chewy? It's chewy and it's not even out of bed.
Oh, most of your processed jerkies are going to be a little bit on the chewy side. A little bit of a citrusy flavor now, like lemon pepper.
Not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah, not as sweet as it smells. Right, just a little bit like lemon pepper. I like it. That's actually really good.
Nice. So,
Yeah,
you
really
see
good.
next to the time, you see the eyeballs?
6 people watching. Okay.
That's what the eyeballs is.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, cool. This is also a Conservation Alliance, so with purchase, a portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Conservation Alliance to help protect North America's wild places.
Nice.
Yeah,
What's up, Tom Kingery?
Tom Kingery. Hello, Tom. It's pretty good jerky, isn't it? Yeah, I like that.
It's definitely better than I was
That's the piece you don't eat.
No, don't eat that. You want to go to the doctor.
And for some reason, most of these say do not microwave. I'm going to find out one of these days why. Because I do have an extra microwave in a whole bunch of these. I kind of want to see what happens if I microwave a desiccant pack.
Might I suggest doing it outside?
Oh, yeah, it'll be outside. Yeah, I'm not going to do it inside. I know better than that.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
What's up? God is great.
God is great. Welcome in.
I think I want to need some milk.
Konnichiwa. I haven't seen him for a while, except for on his, when he puts out a stream, I try to stop in every now and then. Or on his videos at midnight.
I gave him a piece. He really liked it.
Did midnight you like that jerky?
Midnight.
It might have been too big a piece. No? Okay. Midnight approves of righteous felon Marilyn Monroe. Midnight approved. Okay, let's see if Mokimo likes it. Moki.
I think that's weird.
Hey, Midnight, let Moki get a piece. He's gobbling it all.
Oh, gobble, gobble, gobble.
Well, Midnight definitely likes it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Moki didn't care for it, apparently, but Midnight sure ate it.
That's good. Midnight's had a bad tooth. He hasn't been eating much.
Yeah, he needs a little bit of protein. It's definitely got a citrusy edge to it. Especially when you first bite into it. That is really nice, Ron. Well, yeah, chip bags aren't great. They spark a lot. No, God is great.
No, 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 no.
Now, the Korean cat jerky, I will try that. I won't try the dog jerky, and I won't do the cockroach jerky. But I might try the cat jerky.
Not on this guy's watch. No, 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 no.
Well, I've had mountain lion and bobcat. So, Korean cat.
You hear that, cat? He's eating your relatives. Gotta watch out.
Well, if it was starved to death or eat a cat, I don't know. I might not eat my cat. But there's plenty of them here in the neighborhood that's fair. They are on the menu.
That is crazy.
I've got nothing else. I ain't too proud to eat a cat. I wouldn't eat a dog.
Everybody make sure you hit that thumbs up.
Yes, please hit the thumbs up.
Your buddies.
What? Hey, Midnight. This is a different type, Midnight. This is the teriyaki Balboa.
Ooh, I like teriyaki. Midnight, you like teriyaki too, huh? Midnight likes teriyaki too.
Or at least he thinks he does.
I'm 99.9% like teriyaki.
Oh, yeah. Feels good. Sometimes it's hard to pick out a small piece, decent size for the first test because you don't want a piece that's half the bag. Or I get a tiny sliver.
Definitely teriyaki.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that one. Does it taste kind of soapy? It kind of tastes like you licked a bar of soap.
No, I don't lick bar soap.
Well, when I was a kid, if you said something bad, you had to have bar soap in your mouth for a while. I'm not sure about that one.
It's like teriyaki.
Oh.
Wasn't as tender as the other one.
Yeah, it's not tender either, but
It's really stiff. Actually, it might be a little spicy too.
yeah, it's got a bunch of pepper in there. Maybe it's the type of pepper that they used. I don't know, there's an odd, kind of an odd taste with the teriyaki. So far for me, that teriyaki Balboa is not super great. Marilyn Monroe is
You know what?
bomb. Yeah, I want another piece of that too. Marilyn Monroe is awesome.
I think Midnight does too.
Yeah, it's an oxygen absorber. It's a desiccant as well, is another way of calling it. Eat some weed pot jerky. I'd rather smoke my weed.
Yes.
If I'm gonna eat something, it'll be mushrooms. Oh, hey, midnight. Throwing out the claws even. Holy cow.
You really like that one.
My goodness. See if you'll eat that teriyaki. Okay, so he just really likes jerky. So one cat really likes jerky, the other one's like, nah. That is funny. But if you put that glass of milk closer, I'm sure he'll tip it over on his face again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was mad at my cat for about 3 days. What was that, first night you got here? Or was it the next morning?
Next morning. Going to make breakfast. Got a gallon of milk there in the refrigerator, and I've had the milk on top of the refrigerator. I filled up the cup. And all I do is go over and grab my glass and a spoon, and I see him looking at. I'm like, no! He reaches up, grabs the cup, and just pulls it over on himself.
And all over the floor. And it made the refrigerator quit working for a while.
Oh my goodness, that was crazy.
It was bad.
That was crazy.
Now, God is great. I wish that was something I could get a chance to try, is actual teriyaki sauce from Japan. Never had it. And I bet it is awesome. Teriyaki threw me off. And I don't know if I want to try the street taco in Broadway yet. El Pastor pineapple pork stick.
Pineapple?
That's what it says. Pineapple. We'll put off that. No, we should try another one. We could wait for a little bit before we try another one.
What's up, Moon over Miami?
Moon over Miami's here. Yeah, I guess we could have a couple other people in chat. Or up on the back. Panel. Yeah, I could throw the link in there. We could have some more company.
Anybody wants to come and hang out? I think we can have 5.
Can I have 5?
5 or 6?
Oh, Miami's at work today.
Don't work too hard, man. I had a huge day. We're having a pretty good day, too.
I had a really good day. And he saved me $25.
Save myself.
I was gonna offer her $100, and John looked over and he's like, that's 75. She's like, okay.
Hey, there's a Moon.
Hey, there's a Miami.
How's it work?
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Good, good.
Looks like you're driving.
Right?
Well, I'm at work. I'm driving.
I was about to say,
The security.
I'm parked right now, actually.
yeah, he ain't working hard. He's hardly working.
I'm working hard like always.
Nice. I can do two things at once. I could
Only
spot-
got 2.5 more hours to go.
He's like, I could
Nice.
drive around, I could be on a live stream, and I could spot some tweakers trying to break in all at the same time.
Did they let you shoot the tweakers?
What's that?
I said, did they let you shoot the tweakers?
Oh, I don't carry weapons.
Ah,
The only weapon I have is the truck. So I'll just run them over.
I guess that works.
No, I let the sheriffs handle it. You know, they're bored. They got nothing better to do. You know, you just call them up and go. You know, get rid of this tweaker.
Right.
What's up,
Hey.
Tyler?
What's up, Tyler?
Tyler,
good.
Hey.
ice cream.
Is that Brandon? Eating ice cream. Let's go, Brandon. I'm sorry, Tyler. That was mean. Oh, Mike's Harder lemonade, huh?
Yeah, he went harder on you.
You went harder.
Yep.
They're a little bit better.
How are they with ice cream, Tyler?
I haven't even cracked that.
Like, I don't know.
He's like, I'm just thinking about drinking it.
I just got it here. It's a prop.
Yeah.
Prop.
Yeah, this is a prop too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got water in it.
Hey, Tupac, did you watch Rob's new video?
Who? Rob finds treasure?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Oh man, you should go check it out. See what he got when he went to the bank. He got real lucky.
Oh, really? That'll be cool to check out.
I doubt he got as lucky as I did today.
Huh?
I don't think he got as lucky as I got today.
Well, he bought a bunch of dollar coins
Yeah.
that were in a bag.
And
Yeah. He filled up. I think he filled out one of those books almost.
oh wow.
I think he was only missing like 4 coins.
Oh wow.
What kind of dollar coin?
Right? What kind of dollar?
You know, the silver dollars, and you know,
Oh.
it was 19. I think it was like from the 1970s to
Okay, so Eisenhower, Susan B. Anthony.
yeah, the Eisenhowers. But then he also found some other stuff.
So just dikes and other stuff. Nice. That's still cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty good, man.
I ended up getting 2.
I think it was a bag with. I think he said it was like a bag with about 150 something dollars in it
You know,
that somebody turned in.
my bank had like 200 of them, and I said, "Let me see a couple of rolls." I went through a couple of rolls. There was no silver one. Nah,
Oh, this bag he could see through it. You know, it was a see-through bag.
you know.
So he looked and he goes, "Oh, yeah, I'll take it." And
That
I think
happened-
he said it was like about over $250 worth of coins of silver stuff, and worth of what the coins he found.
Yeah.
I
That's
had,
awesome.
I had one time I saw a bag with ice that I could see through, and I saw there was ice in there. And
Yeah.
I asked the teller, I was like, "Hey, can I buy that bag of ice?" Because not only did I see ice, but I saw buffalo nickels at the bottom. And he's like, "No," and I was like, "Let me talk to the manager." Like, "Yeah, can I buy that bag?" He said, "Oh yeah, John, no problem." And it was like $950, and when I went through it, there ended up being like 3 rolls of buffalo nickels. None of the ice were silver, but there was a roll of silver dimes in it.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
That
Yeah.
was pretty cool. But today, I bought 2 silverware sets. I bought 2 gold coins. I bought a bunch of 14K. I bought a bunch of 10 carat. Yeah, really good. Made a lot of money today.
A lot of good sales.
Yeah, I think he said he even found some uncirculated silver dollars in there in the bag.
And I got a bunch of native jewelry today.
Ah,
All kinds of great stuff. Like really nice cups and such.
well,
Just, yeah, lots of different native jewelry.
that's good.
That one's all red coral.
Yeah, it was pretty hot here today. It's supposed to cool down this tomorrow. It was almost 100 degrees today. It was 95, and then tomorrow it's going to be in the 70s.
I was a little warm here today.
It was pretty warm here.
Yeah, it was hot here. I was like, damn.
And it was supposed to be cloudy here today, and it didn't have any clouds come over until probably 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's real windy right now. Real windy, and they got some clouds coming from the west. Got some rain clouds, so it's probably going to cool down a lot tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, and what's that, Tyler?
It was nice and sunny most of the day. I ran to the grocery store. I was in shorts and a t-shirt. I leave the grocery store and I can smell the scent of rain coming. I walked out of the grocery store. I'm like, I just waited. It's just pouring down rain outside the grocery store. I just grabbed my groceries and walked to the bus stop. At least I had a sheltered bus stop.
Right.
Meantime, it's just pouring down rain as I'm waiting for the bus.
You should have just asked the cashier for an extra bag, one of those t-shirt bags.
Oh, clop
They
bags.
don't have plastic over there.
They don't charge you for it.
No.
They don't have it at all.
Tyler, you don't have any plastic bags, do you?
Not the.
No, at the grocery stores.
At the grocery store.
Well, we have these thick, heavy ones.
Oh, so they still do have plastic bags up there at the grocery
Yeah.
stores.
Yeah, these.
Yeah, you
these
got to pay
are-
for them. You got to pay for them.
Here in Colorado, they're so fucked up. They're so environmentally conscious about the plastic bags that we can only get paper bags.
Yep, they completely outlawed the plastic, and you still have to pay 10 cents for the paper ones.
Oh,
We're talking about trees, man.
Right? It used to be save the trees. That's why they stopped making
well,
so many.
they're trying to save the rubber trees now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here in Washington, I can either get a 8-cent paper bag or 10-cent plastic bag that I just showed, or I can get a dollar reusable cloth bag. Walmart.
For bags.
That's what Walmart does. They just use these cloth bags, and they're like 15 cents each.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we got. When I went to the bunch of different free fairs, where they talk about a bunch of stuff, they always handing out free bags.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I got a bunch of those. Then when I went to the cable company, they gave me a bunch of bags with the cable boxes and shit. So I got those.
hey, you go to the wine place.
Mm-hmm.
Pay for their fucking wine.
The liquor store still gives out free bags. They ain't charging a dime for a bag. They're like,
Oh, in Missouri, Walmart. Actually, every place in Missouri is free. They're all the old school plastic ones.
now
Oh,
I
yeah,
did
the
get
single-use plastics.
a coin today. A silver one at one of the yard sales. Check this out, Tyler.
Ah,
Mm.
well, that's pretty cool.
You know you could blink yourself.
A 1943. Yeah, I can do that real quick, can't I?
No,
No, not that one. Which one? This one or this one?
that one.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, 43 Canadian half dollar.
Mm. Nice one.
You
Yeah.
know that the oldest half dollar I have is actually from Canada, 1908.
Nice.
1908. Nice.
I think it might be in this. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of nice. Lady had it in with a little jar of foreign coins. She's like, yeah, I know foreign coins aren't worth anything. And I was looking at them and I saw that and I was like, well, that's not just a foreign coin, that's silver.
That's what you told her, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
How much for
No,
this
actually,
penny?
I basically give her melt value for it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I give her $10 for it, and it melts at like 11 something, I think.
I spent a lot of money today.
Yeah, you
I
had
went
to
to the bank twice.
think twice.
Yeah, I was in FL Thunder. You know, I was like in his chat, and then somebody in there was asking, you know, where she can go take some silver to sell.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, you know, either go to, you know, some dealers, you know, and stuff like that. I go, well, you could always go to Tupac and see what he'll offer.
Who gave you boxes, Elizabeth? I must have missed something. Elizabeth.
Boxes instead of bags.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah, no,
Hello, everybody in the chat.
I have seen that at like Save a Lot at some of the grocery stores and stuff in Tennessee. They'll do that sometimes, or they'll at least have flats. Like if you got multiple bags or something, they'll put it in that, make it easier to cart out.
Yeah.
Give us boxes instead of bags.
Okay, stores good boxes instead of bags, and that's smart. Why? They're gonna have to take stuff out of boxes anyways. They got a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
Good way to use them. You know, 'cause I reuse stuff, but not as much as this guy. He'll make a paper plate last like 6 months.
Yeah. I went to my Winco.
Yeah, he puts it in the dishwasher.
Oh, don't. I just rinse it off lately.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Yes, I have put a plastic fork through the dishwasher.
Because he doesn't have any. You know, he's so short on them.
There is real silverware in the kitchen.
Nah. What for?
Ah, humbug.
Yeah, I'm gonna start winding up using just some silverware. That way, I just have to clean it off really good in my mouth and set it down on my counter. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, just let the cat lick it.
Rather not.
Why not? The cat has good.
No, he's got
thing
a
to
bad.
get all the rough.
No, he's got a bad tooth, so his mouth's full of infection. I ain't eating after he licks on something. I don't care.
Oh
even
come
if
on, he only licks his nuts.
No, he ain't got no nuts.
He ain't got no nuts.
Okay, well she licks her coochie then.
No, he doesn't have nuts.
He got snipped.
He got his shit cut off.
Well, then he licks his pecker then.
I mean,
Can you find it?
Of course you can. Well, you don't think you can pee?
You ever
You
seen
want
a male cat pee? They
Yep.
piss backwards.
He wants to try out the stick.
Yeah, they spray everything.
Well, luckily this one got cut before he started spraying,
No.
so he doesn't do that.
Oh, Tupac, I got your letter. There's the sort of certificate. The
Alright.
thing with the coin I accidentally dropped on the floor. I'll have to look for that.
It was there.
Mhm.
I swear it was there.
It was there. I heard it. I put it on my lap, and next time I hear this little banging around on underneath my desk, and I realized the coin was gone. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Roseanne's always
Whoop.
asking midnight. The one time
no, it's
midnight.
down there somewhere.
He said, "Oopsie."
We're gonna get a hold of it.
Yeah, so it was there. It's just underneath my desk.
Like nobody came in off your live stream. You should have put out a short.
Mom.
Would have helped.
Yeah.
Was the answer?
Will she answer? She didn't last time you tried calling.
Yeah, it was.
No midnight. You don't get any more of the Marilyn Monroe right now. That's special jerky. Very tasty. Nope. Midnight. You cannot have the Marilyn Monroe. No. You can. No, you don't need any more right now.
I really want some.
My Marilyn Monroe.
So you don't understand.
No, my Marilyn Monroe.
All right, we're gonna try the stick next.
Gonna try the stick. Try a little bit of the stick.
That habanero meat stick you were talking about, that's something I would try.
Oh, midnight. Gotta get down, bud. Hey, yeah.
Although
Here, go cut this.
there might be a little bit of spice coming out of me.
The cat is going absolutely nuts.
One time I ordered a chicken sandwich from a restaurant. It was supposed to be a little spicy. It was a lot spicy.
Eyeball it.
Yeah.
That's carpet for you. Now that's funny, Tyler. That shows a carpenter for you. I just eyeballed it to cut it in half.
Nice.
And it's like, yeah, pretty much perfect. If you get out of the damn way, cat. That was good.
Captain, give me some.
This is street taco flavored, huh? Oh, watch your claws, stupid. No, this is my jerky. Okay, technically not jerky.
A meat stick.
Definitely fish taco flavored.
No. No.
And you catch a sweet hint from the pineapple.
I wonder why that bag was heavy.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look up Righteous Felon and see about getting some more of some of their stuff. Pretty good. Definitely a little different.
Definitely different.
Yeah, I never had a meat stick or something that was taco flavored. And that's
Sounds
like
good.
that's like a El Pastor with pineapple.
Yeah, the meat. Oh, the pork with the pineapple.
Yeah, it's like a pork El Pastor with pineapple flavored.
That was messed up, dude. I feel real thing.
So he's not into the meat sticks. He just wants a jerky.
Yeah.
He's like, no, that's
Dude,
processed.
he smacked him a couple of times and then he started smacking Monkey in the head. Monkey jumped back like, what, fool?
Other channels like that.
Okay. Chew.
Oh no. 3 to 5. It was at 5.
Still, the first one was the best.
Yeah, that Marilyn Monroe was definitely the best. I think Miami's busy. He got busy. Should we try one more maybe, or do you want to show off some of the stuff you got?
Sure.
We can both show off some stuff we got.
Dude, he is just fucking with that shit, dude. He don't like it, man. He's like, I'm gonna punish it.
I don't think the cat likes the meat stick. He loves that Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, he's definitely not a meat stick cat.
He pissed him off.
What do you think? Soul Survivor? I kind of want to try the truffle. You're not down for the truffle, huh? What about OG Hickory?
Hickory's probably gonna be really good. I might want to play it.
Oh, there's quite a few bags in here.
No.
You don't have to try them all in one, I guess. I do kind of want to go smoke part of a cigarette.
I guess I can smoke.
We're not making the cat suffer, Ron. He doesn't care for the meat stick, but the Marilyn Monroe, holy shit, midnight goes nuts for that.
Nice.
I'll be right back. Oh yeah, and I got records last weekend. What, probably $300 worth of records at least? Maybe 5?
Yeah, this trip out here is very good. Very good.
Ow.
Should, yeah, I'm gonna show off some of the stuff. Hey, who are the suspects we're looking for, Tyler?
Huh?
What was he talking about?
What?
We hear the scanner.
Oops. Yeah, there's been a lot of activity tonight.
She just keeps on talking, man.
Oh, the chair. I think this thing's on its last legs.
Need some WD-40 on it.
You know it's on its last leg when that thing gooses you.
Yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just likes that biting on it. They're love bites, he says.
Yeah. I remember on Mia's Queen. Oh, I was at my grandma's one time. I was sitting in a desk chair. All of a sudden, I started going like this. What's going on? I realized that chair was falling apart.
Mhm.
It started tilting. I'm like, what's happening? Oh, right on the kitchen floor. I go.
Hey, Ron wants to know what's in the punch, Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is that punch or a Long Island iced tea?
Did you spike your punch?
I don't know.
He doesn't remember.
No, your other drink. The one you're drinking.
That. What thing? This?
Yeah, that.
I poured that into the glass.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Mountain Dew King's getting hammered live on YouTube. Everybody's going to be able to go back and, oh, man. Your brother,
Uh-oh.
your mom.
Shame on you.
We're gonna send copies to your mom.
Oh, no.
Look what Tyler's doing.
I'll tag him in the stream afterwards.
Oh, well.
Oh,
I wouldn't do that to Tyler. His parents would never know he was here.
They're watching right now.
My mom's in the living room watching Fox News.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
hey, Tyler, guess what?
Yeah.
So is
Yes.
my mom.
His mom's probably doing the same thing.
Yep, my mom's in her room watching Fox News.
My mom watches that thing all the time.
Fake
Uh,
news.
one-
Fake news. Fake news.
All of a sudden, it was during one of Mia's live streams, and my mom turned it up really loud, and like I had to mute my mic because it was coming in through into the room with the door closed and all that. It's like, oh, it's getting a little too loud in here. I
Yeah.
just wanted,
Most mainstream news is fake news.
yeah, unfortunately,
And
these days.
that's the one thing I wish Trump would do is rescind the Obama, or was it Obama or Bush? I think it was Bush that re-legalized the use of propaganda. It used to be outlawed, but then they legalized propaganda again, and I wish they would outlaw it again.
That chair started sounding like cracking glass.
Mm.
You're gonna crack your ass.
I mean, it sounded like.
Already
sounded like
cracked?
Did I do that?
I thought his ass was already cracked.
It came pre-broken. It's got a big crack in it. There's no one eating nothing.
So I guess I've been a broke ass since the day I was born, huh?
legalized propaganda.
For some reason, I'm thinking it was Bush Jr.
Read my lips.
That was senior.
Not that senior.
That said, read my lips.
And-
No new taxes.
And who was it?
Everything.
Clinton? Was it Clinton that I did not inhale?
I did not have sexual relations.
Relations with that woman.
I
Hey,
did not have sexual relations with that girl.
You
I
got
did
it,
not.
That's the one positive outcome of the Bill Clinton presidency is he legalized a blowjob.
Mm-hmm.
He straight up legalized a blowjob.
You never? Hey, have you ever seen that one video where the old lady, she's like, she's got a bunch of ashes of her late husband, and then she's blowing the ashes into the air, and then the daughter asks, "What are you doing, Mom?" Well, giving your dad his last blowjob. That was funny.
Yeah, Dad always threatened Mom when she was alive that he was going to flush her ashes down the toilet.
Ah, a barrel at sea.
Yeah, exactly. She wanted her ashes to be spread in the ocean. He was like, well, I'll just flush it down the toilet. It'll get there eventually.
Yep. Eventually.
Yeah.
Unless it goes into a processing plant and then becomes drinking water.
Oh yeah.
Well, if we were still in Missouri, we actually had a lagoon out in our field behind the barn. So, yeah, we had our own lagoon out there. Didn't want to get too close to that thing, especially in the summer. Ooh.
Wasn't the Blue Lagoon?
No. It was not blue.
Sounds
It wasn't the tiny bubble, the tidy bowl man.
Oh.
No.
No, it would have killed the Tidy Bowl man.
Hopefully your sister's seen your foot. Uh-oh.
You had a blister that was really bad.
Oh man. Ow.
I hate blisters.
Don't you just like popping them?
Midnight stop. No, because I usually build them when I'm working and then they pop and I never even knew they were there until I stop and then it hurts.
Yeah, and then you get a little bit of salt in them or some alcohol.
Yeah, oh yeah. All this stuff gets in there.
You know, you just can't drink that beer. You might drink some on it.
Speaking of beer, mine's empty.
Uh-oh. Well, you got John there. Hey, John, go get me a beer.
He could almost reach without getting out of his chair.
Almost.
Oh, almost.
Almost, but not quite. You get midnight for a second.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. We have faith. We have faith in you. See, you got that. Then you need to train that cat. Go get me a beer.
His mouth ain't big enough.
You don't need to. You just gotta roll it over.
No, he'd have to be able to open the fridge and take it out of the box and close the fridge and bring it to me.
Yeah, make it easy.
You gotta make it easy for him.
Like Freddy Krueger's face, huh? Ugh. That doesn't sound pretty. Ah. What, did it like break in your shoe and had enough moisture in it that it made your foot all wrinkly as well? That's his phone, Midnight. Not a giant piece of jerky.
Did you ever see that video where the guy goes, yeah, look, I trained my dog to bring me a beer. And then he tells his dog to get him a beer and he brings him a beer. And he goes, yeah, I taught my dog to do the same thing. And he goes, get me a beer. And then the dog he bites the guy's nuts and then the guy drops the beer and the dog picks it up and takes it to him.
Yeah, if my neighbor drank beer and I had a dog, I'd probably try to teach my dog to go over to his house and get me beer.
Yeah.
Well, you never keep a beer fridge out on the porch.
Yep. I see Namaste is live too, huh?
Yeah, Namaste. Unfortunately, he went live like 15 minutes after I did.
I think he always schedules them on Saturdays.
Does he?
Yeah, I've seen him before. I watch him.
Yeah, I've seen him quite a few times on Saturdays, I guess.
Oh yeah, Ron Pearce. I'm not sure what's in this stuff. All I know it's whatever that can says.
Hurricane Punch.
Yep.
I haven't had that one yet.
Yeah, I found this one on sale at Safeway for $3.99.
I might try that one sometime. What's it taste like?
Pretty good. It's a little sweet.
Yeah, I find those mics to be a little bit sweet. And the Cayman, if you can't do the sweet, those Cayman, what is it, the Cayman Jack margarita things that you can get?
Oh yeah.
I don't know why he looked over here.
They're a little bit too sweet. And then there's the there was one of those that they did, the Limeritas.
Oh yeah.
I think it was the Limeritas, and that was so nasty because it tasted like a beer mixed with Sprite.
Mm.
It was gross.
Well, it's the lima.
Yeah, it was something like the Bud Light Limerita. It was gross. I can't remember. It's a year ago.
I guess Ron Pearce is double dipping too.
David Carlisle, welcome.
What's up, David? Let's go.
Oh, I'm sure there's probably most people are over there at Namaste's.
Well, yeah, he's giving out free fun.
Well, so am I. It's pretty fun. What you talking about?
Yeah, but
What you talking about, Willis?
you don't have prizes.
Well, yeah, I'm not giving away silver and stuff. You shouldn't all be about giveaways. That's just being greedy.
Oh,
And one of your fucking personas is Greedy Squirrel. Come on.
That's just because that's what the stupid neighbor calls me.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Could it be all the stuff he keeps like the squirrels do?
You know,
No, it can't be that.
Nah,
No, can't be that.
can't be that.
Slightly a hoarder.
It can't be that I have to create new shelves like every month or so.
I was gonna say daily.
David
I'll
says.
put up a new shelf in quite a while.
Been at
So
least a couple
apparently
years.
these have yellow number 5 in them.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
So you
Oh,
like
wow.
drinking full sludge, huh?
Mhm.
That's where that dye came from, was cold sludge.
Cheers.
He's gonna be sitting there, and all of a sudden, it's gonna go.
But hey, thanks to RFK, that cold sludge, that yellow 5, that's gonna be gone.
This chair's actually gone down on me on its own before.
Oh, really? You got a chair that'll go down on you?
Oh,
Yep, that's happened before. I was playing a video game and next thing you know, I'm just going down the floor. I'm like, okay.
Did you have to give it $20?
oh, Ron says he's working. Oh, he's working for the man.
Ron's working? Oh no.
Yeah, he said he's working. So he's working for the man. Namaste.
He's working for the man. He's not working the streets like you.
No, he said he's triple.
Yeah, he's triple dipping.
So he's watching this. He's watching Namaste, and
And he's working.
working.
Yeah, I think didn't he say he was starting a new job or something?
No, I think the same job. It just had some fucked up hours.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. Remember, it was something effed up.
Working for work. Who else would you be working for, Ron?
Yeah, and the other thing, John keeps trying to like pay me or saying, no, I owe you this or that. I'm like, dude,
Yes, I do.
ever since he's been here, I've been smoking nothing but really fucking good weed. And I haven't had to pay for it. Well, it's like, dude, you're just hanging out with me as a friend for a couple of weeks. You don't owe me for that.
I don't know. I don't have Gipsy. I'm not having trouble with Gipsy.
Wait, what?
Well, Ron's asking about that on Namaste.
Oh.
I think it's that.
Shit into
that-
my
Well, you know what it is. Hey, you know what it is, Robert? It's that program. You know, the one that he uses to drop those things in there.
Oh, that. So you can put the gifts in there or what? Not.
That's what it's
That's
called.
the thing he started, so you can have the animated picture in chat.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Oh.
An animated picture, that's a GIF, a GIF
Mhm.
file.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that kind of crap.
Yeah, I know how you feel, Ron. I've been traveling almost an hour every day since 2014 out here, and it was supposed to only be for a couple of weeks. They said, "Hey,
Yeah.
we want you to go. We want you to go out there because the guards are fucking up."
Yeah, I might be able to do that kind of a shift, you know, for a week or so, but much more than that, I'd be like, oh, hell no, this ain't going to work.
But I changed my schedule. I don't want to get up early anymore. So I used to get up and come all the way out here early in the morning, but not anymore.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to get up early in the morning the next morning. I only get up until 10.
Maybe you should put the rock on.
The what? Rock.
Yes.
Oh, the rock music in the background.
I can't read Ron Pearce's. Oh, there it is. Oh, bumper to bumper traffic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I used to work up in the Bay Area, and I used to go from all the way up to San Jose, and it was only like a 15-mile drive, but yet it took over an hour longer to just drive it bumper to bumper.
Wow.
The 91 highway used to be that way.
Yeah.
That's strong.
Shit, when I was younger, back in the 70s, I used to drive my aunt's car into LA County, downtown LA. And the funny thing is, I was driving, and I believe I didn't even have a license back then. I was driving her car without a driver's license.
Yeah.
Because
How
she
is
didn't, she didn't care. As long as I knew how to drive, that's all that mattered. I was driving the LA freeway, man.
Okay, get this, Tyler.
Yes.
And everybody else, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Over the last 2 weekends, I've spent like $85 on silver at these yard sales.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I've got, here is just a bag of just random sterling silver. Nothing special. Sterling silver.
Mm-hmm.
163 grams of sterling silver. And sterling silver melts at right around $1 a gram right now.
Mm-hmm. So you got $100 then.
No, 163 grams. So about $163 melt value.
Well, it depends on the quality. Remember, after they melt it, it's not 100%.
No, this is all sterling. But if you look up sterling 925, it's all sterling.
Yeah, but then it does go down a little bit because I seen when Tupac does his, it goes down a bit because of the weight.
And depending on
after all the impurities get out.
But if you don't have anything in there that's not sterling, it should still come up as 925.
No, I know, but I'm talking about the weight. It's going to change.
Yeah, it's going to go down a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you might not have the $160.
It's a negligible amount.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is with 85, I basically, in this scrap silver alone, I basically doubled what I've paid out in the last 2 weekends.
Nice.
But you haven't sold it yet, huh? So you haven't melted it.
No, the thing is I've got that, and then I've got a whole bunch of Native American sterling and turquoise jewelry and red coral and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So all of this Native American jewelry, which almost doubled my Native American collection, was free.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Basically, because I've already doubled my money just on the random scrap metal.
Nice.
Well, I mean, until you sell it, because you still have to sell it in order to
Until
get
I
the money
sell
back.
it. Until I
Right now,
sell
you're out. You're out. Actually, out that money.
it, until I sell it. Correct.
Yeah.
But at current market value, if I sell it, basically I've made my money back, and all of that Native American stuff I got for free.
Well, make sure you sell it when it's up, because then it's going to go down.
Welcome.
What's up, Kelly? I'm having my best year ever.
Shelby.
Just make sure. Just make sure when you know what you do. You wait till Tupac melts his, and then it'll go up the next day.
Yes, but that's only with gold, not silver.
Yeah, it's only with gold.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any gold, so that really doesn't work.
You have gold. That's
What?
gold right there.
Well, yeah, I've got a tiny bit now, but I'm not gonna break it off of that opal. What? Oh shoot! Now you made me lose my train of thought. Damn it!
Uh-oh. Mind is a terrible thing to waste.
It is, and mine's probably wasted more than your waste. But yeah, I really don't.
I forgot. You got the same music Tupac has. I wonder why.
Because it's StreamYards, and that's
I know.
the only stuff I can get on there.
Yeah, but I can hear this one louder.
There's not many options.
You hear louder?
That's because mine's turned up a little bit more than his is.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But yeah,
What do you have it turned up to?
I turned it up a little bit more so that it was easier to hear.
Oh, you have to be muted.
I don't want to hear it.
Right now it's at 26.
We don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's just the background is sticking.
Well, but in the stream, a lot of times it's so low, I can barely hear it at all.
Yeah, but
See, it's not overtaking us at all.
we can hear it. It's different.
It's louder in the backstage, but on the actual YouTube end, it's still not very loud.
I don't know. I can hear it.
Well, you're supposed to be able to hear it. But you should be able to hear us over top of it when we talk, and I think it's that way. And I don't think it's too loud. Is it?
Yeah, it is loud.
Well,
Only back there.
somebody that's in chat, and other than Moon Over Miami, is the music in the background too loud? We'll let them decide.
You be the judge.
No, don't point it. Tyler says he thinks it's good, but Tyler, you're on the panel. You don't count. Not with this. To me, the talking is louder, Elizabeth says. Yeah, and it should be. But, Elizabeth, I just want to know, how is the background music level? Is it too loud or too quiet? Or is it just right? Is it too loud or too quiet? Or is it just right? Because we're trying to hear what it sounds like on YouTube side. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that loud in YouTube. You're right.
Elizabeth said seems just right to her. Ron's got his Slim Jims.
Yeah, I just listened to it on my other. I just listened to it on my other phone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's louder in the background.
Yeah. Well, Elizabeth says it sounds just right to her.
Yeah.
And David Carlisle right after said music is too loud. And I know that asshole is probably just trying to fuck with me.
No, he's just trolling. He thinks everything's too loud.
He thinks everything's
Well,
too loud.
No, the thing is, if I do raise the volume to hear you more in my phone, then it does get too loud.
Yeah, but with just us talking at a normal rate, and then if we don't talk, the music in the background, it should.
Yeah, but he probably, and especially if you get, when we all get older, our hearing goes bad, so we do
Right.
raise the volume a little bit more.
Well, and Showbean says we're good.
Yeah.
That was just David Carlisle.
And there's a StreamYard link, so David can come up.
Ooh.
David Carlisle. Damn it. For some reason, I'm dyslexic every time I try to read that name.
I was retrieving some. No, I was just retrieving something I dropped.
He doesn't like the music going on when somebody's talking. So what? You don't like songs?
Yeah.
That's not a song. It's like an elevator song.
Well, songs, there's music going on while somebody's talking or singing.
No, but it doesn't repeat the same tune like every second.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I have to agree to that because I kind of feel the same way. I like white bat audio, but I don't know a way of getting it playing in the background without it overriding on my end because I have to play it through my speakers on a different YouTube stream. So it doesn't come through properly. And my microphone or whatever tries the background noise canceling, and John said it just doesn't work.
Yeah, it affects it. Yeah, that's why on his every time he kind of like goes in and out when he kind of moves further away from the mic because it tries to eliminate the sound because of the background.
Well, and I've noticed it a lot of times on my end when he's racking the coins to listen for the silver. A lot of times it'll cut out and it'll go silent because it's like trying to do a noise canceling.
Yeah, plus it's because it's trying to cancel out the music in the background.
Yeah.
I used to do live streams and I had that same music playing, exact same music on StreamYard, and then it would affect the stream where it wouldn't even play sometimes the music because of the background elimination. It would just completely remove it.
Now I could probably I wonder if I could throw a record on and not get hit by YouTube.
Well, you'll get. I mean, you're not monetized, are you?
Yeah, I'm not monetized, so I really don't give a shit if they ding me.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is you don't want to play somebody that's very big, and you don't want to play any Michael Jackson,
Metallica.
Because or Metallica.
Like that, but
they
I
will
know
take your.
There's a lot I could get away with, like
they will take it down.
Or Marty Robbins. There's a lot that I could get away with.
Because I know these guys that all they do is play like oldies and stuff, on their live streams.
Oh, and I was excited. I was excited at a yard sale yesterday. I got a Tangerine Dream album. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I think I know what this is. And I went ahead and gave $2 for it and brought it home and looked it up, and I was like, yep, that's what it was.
Because there's also another guy. He plays. He lets a guy play guitar on his live stream. Electric guitar.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's being played live on your live.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it depends on the song. See, it's this guy. Nope. The heck? Stupid thing.
But yeah, I mean, if you got somebody that could do that in the background or on the live,
We're
that's
going to go
what
with
we did.
B major. I think it's major. We're going to find out.
But yeah, and then after we got back from the yard sales, there was a couple I had to wind up buying off of John, like this beautiful little jade pendant. Just a gorgeous little jade pendant.
Let's see this kind of music.
Right, but how loud is that on your end? Like, can you even hear yourself talk when you've got it that loud?
Well, they're just jamming.
Yeah. And see, like me, if I want to put on, something else, unless I've got somebody jamming in the background live, yeah.
Just have John jam some tunes on a guitar.
I don't even know if John knows how to hold a guitar.
Oh, is that true, John?
What was that?
Who's that?
I
Oh,
said
somebody.
he could crack me in the head with one.
See, he knows how to hold a guitar.
Not properly, apparently.
He says he knows how to hold an axe guitar and hit you in the head with it.
I know how to hold an axe too. Well, I did a second ago, but you weren't there.
Mm.
Dude, look what that weed did to me, man.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Dude,
It
you
fucked him up.
Chewy, dude.
What?
Do you have a mouse under your hat, man? Oh, he must be hanging on to the inside of your hat.
Mm-hmm.
He had a quick little bash. No, you had it off screen, so he jumped out. We
Hmm.
know how that game works.
Aw, shit, man. Really?
It's like the shell game,
Okay.
You sound like you're pretty close to each other there.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo qué?
¿No sabes?
No.
No
¿No
sabe.
habla español?
No hablo
No
anything.
habla inglés.
I can barely hear anything with my right ear, so use your left ear.
Okay, hey, Moon over Miami.
Yeah.
How do you say "for the love of jerky" in Spanish?
It's gotta be.
Jerky. That's
Amor de los
por el amor de carne seca.
But it's gotta be backwards. I think you did it
No.
wrong.
No, only sometimes is the.
Es por el amor de carne seca, which is beef jerky.
Yeah, espora. Yeah.
No, but everything's backwards and dude.
No, that's only like white horse, caballo blanco.
Oh, what about hot dog?
Perro caliente.
Exactly, it's backwards.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but not for this.
What do you mean sometimes? Everything we just said is backwards.
Because not everything has a direct Spanish equivalent, so you have to.
¿Quién sabe más, yo o tú?
So what is Porros, amor, carne.
Por. No. Por.
Yeah, por.
El.
Por el.
El.
Loser.
Amor.
Por
el amor.
Amor, carne.
De carne seca. Beef jerky.
Carne what?
Carne seca. Meat, dry meat. Dry meat.
SECA or SEKA or whatever is seca.
Seca, like secum, seca.
Yeah. So por el amor, carne seca, or el carne seca.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I'll have to try to remember. I'll have to learn that.
That's all right. You'll forget by tomorrow.
Probably, but I'll figure it out. I'll remember it eventually. My brain will eventually.
Yeah, he'll forget. He'll forget in about 2 hours, which is tomorrow already.
No, I'll wind up remembering it.
Or already over there pretty soon in an hour.
It's 10 o'clock here, so it's 11 o'clock there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So within an hour.
Seca.
Carne seca.
Okay. Yeah, that's how I can. If I write it down, that'll really help me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
and then I can read it. Find my where'd I do
All
my
right, so I think I'm going to. So I'm going to be wearing this shirt again tomorrow because I had such a great day today.
Mm-hmm.
I think
So-
I'm going to be shooting off some stuff.
It's not the fact that he doesn't have anything else to wear, but he's just
Miami. Por el amor, right?
Por el amor
Por el amor
de carne seca.
de carne seca. Okay. So would this be right then?
Oh, he's opening his eyes. The Buddha.
Miami.
Buddha's not sleepy.
Is it right then? So, está usted escuchando por el amor de carne seca.
Mm-hmm. See?
I told you I could learn it.
Yeah.
I wonder if Ice Cube could do that. You know what? Let's try this.
Or what if a dollar bill? Huh? A $100 bill with George. I mean, with not George, with Benjamin on it. He has a face.
Let's see if I go on Snap.
Oh, isn't there pretty much a face on all of our currency?
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of. What currency we got that ain't got a face on it?
All right, Robert, you're gonna make me big.
Make John big.
Ooh, I don't know.
So,
Mm-hmm.
in this bag. Ooh,
In this bag, we have.
we got stuff.
We got stuff from Target.
Oh, we got a Target bag.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, what? I saw some ivory.
No.
Oh, this is all sterling
Oh,
silver.
silver.
And
Yeah.
count them not one, but two
Two,
flatware sets.
two silverware sets.
Oh, that's good.
He was
But remember, only the handles are.
No.
That's only on these knives right there. That's only on these knives, fucking sword snacks.
Okay.
Knives.
Okay, snacks. Miami, I really thought you had a little more intelligence than that.
Yeah, we are looking at 116 troy ounces.
What's up, Dimebag?
What? Darren's in here?
What's up, Dime?
Yeah.
You fucker.
Yeah, he called you a frickin' fricker.
Yeah, see, he said, hey, fuckers, I didn't see him show up.
What the fuck?
Stuck in on us.
He said it's time to eat. He said it's time to eat. Hey, Tupac has the silverware to eat. Maybe you should send some to Tyler because he doesn't have any.
Right.
He has to use those plastic forks.
Oh, he's got silverware in the kitchen. He just likes stealing plastic forks. Yes.
Yeah,
I guess he's a plastic klepto.
Yeah, he's a closet klepto for plastic silverware.
So we got,
and probably just about anything you can get at a restaurant.
We have about $3,000 in sterling silver here.
That's good.
Okay.
Don't let Robert touch it.
Let's move on. Oh, I got these.
Oh, the platinum rings? Yeah.
Platinum rings. Of course, the diamond is missing.
It's not a diamond?
No, she took the diamond out and had it set in a different ring.
Oh, okay.
The ring she was wearing. So that's platinum. And I've also bought other. So I was at another garage sale, and I bought a Benji. I bought a Walker.
Mm.
I bought a Kennedy. And another Kennedy.
So you got the trifecta.
I got a
Right.
dime.
What? You got a dime? You didn't show me the dime.
I got a dime.
Oh, 1964.
Check these out. They look like little gold pans. Like if you were gonna pan for gold.
Yeah.
And stuff.
They're actually so you can feed the your pets. You know, the little pet tarantulas.
Dude, that would be pretty expensive pet tarantula bowls because these are like 2.3 grams of platinum.
Oh shit!
I got,
Nice.
I got a couple of these.
Oh, you know where that's from? That was an expensive child's toys. You know, for the silverware.
Wrong. They were handmade by the person.
Yeah. So
They gotta look like
apparently, so I'm
dollhouse.
gonna have these tested when I get back
Figurines.
to Cali, and I'm gonna sell them. And if everything goes well, he says he's got like a tube, like almost a dime tube of them.
Mhm.
So I wanted to test the middle, so we broke one in half so I could test the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're platinum.
So you ruined it. Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna melt it anyway. I mean, come on.
Now, I might have to talk to you about getting one of them because that would be kind of neat having a platinum gold pan that tiny. Because it really does look like a gold pan.
Looks like
It
a
does.
perfect little dish for a dollhouse.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, somebody that's very rich and their daughter has a dollhouse. You make, you know, miniature cups and plates.
He said his dad did something, or yeah, I think it was his dad, wasn't it? And he did something with chemicals or separating chemicals or something, and he was using them for that. So we don't know exactly what his purpose was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he was probably messing with mercury or something.
Maybe, yeah, like he created his own little cupels out of the platinum for some reason.
So we got a 1964 class ring. It's missing the centerpiece.
The car, I'm thinking Ron meant cat. Hey, Midnight.
Warwick.
Ron,
Warwick.
you want another piece of jerky, Midnight?
Is that Diane Warwick's ring?
Or is it Warwick Davis's?
It's a high school ring. 19.
Well, what's it got? Does it have initials or a name in the inside engraved? They usually do that on the inside.
Midnight.
That's what mine has. Mine has.
TSA checkpoint. Would you get in trouble?
No, it says Nelson 10K.
Oh, but there's no signature like on another part of it.
No, well, there's like initials.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So yeah.
LJC.
Oh, okay. So he just put the initials then.
Yeah, initials there.
Yeah, mine has my first and last name on it,
Nice.
And
Hey,
and it's like a signature.
Hey, Dimebag, where does it say child friendly?
Since
Now,
when
seriously.
is the love of jerky child friendly? He's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Does it say child friendly somewhere?
No, dude. He thinks you're being child friendly right now.
Well, Dimebag, I haven't been drinking as much lately. And nobody's talking politics or anything like that to get me all riled up. So
Yeah, we don't want to talk about Polly and Tick.
So that was a 10 carat.
no, but I wouldn't mind Polly checking me for ticks.
10 carat. We got a little 10 carat diamond ring here.
Nice.
We've got 10 carat. Oh, wait a minute. That one would fit.
I have one. You know, I have one, and I even lost one. I don't even know where I lost it.
We got a 10 carat, and this here is going to be your Black Hills gold.
Yeah, that's Black Hills. Nice. You didn't show me that.
We didn't want to show you it.
Get the fuck down.
No, I'm not going to go.
He's stepping on my keyboard and fucking shit up.
What's new? Yeah, the cat's gonna end the live stream.
So happy.
Oh yeah, you weren't out of line. Yeah, fuck it. And if you want to come up, come on up.
Yeah, exactly.
Links in the chat.
Yeah, I think I've got room for one, maybe two more people.
All right, so all this was 10 carats. So here's the 14 carat stuff. We got this big necklace with a bezel. Pretty cool.
That's what the that one coin, the half eagle, came in, huh?
Yeah, we got another gold necklace.
Yeah.
We got another gold necklace.
Yeah,
We
and
got
Ron,
gold opal ring. Let's see if we can turn that.
Yeah.
on.
Ron Pearce, you give the jerky tonight. Why don't you join us on StreamYard? I know you're driving, but
Is he driving?
there he is.
No, he's working.
Well, I thought he said he was in traffic.
No, he says
I'm at home working.
He's at home working.
Watching fucking on TV. I'm watching Namaste. Working.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, that's Ron. He probably has the YouTube on.
Hold on, I gotta
YouTube.
He's got to mute it. He's got to mute the YouTube.
So Robert, are we gonna put me back on? I'm almost done showing off the stuff.
I gotta figure
Yeah,
out,
man. What's up with that?
There you
There
go.
we go.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm not that great at StreamYard yet. Okay.
We never said you were.
Gold heart. We got so the gold heart and this other thing I'm going to show you were on this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got a little locking mechanism.
Little locking mechanism.
Cool.
And
Nice little.
there was a 14 carat pineapple.
Oh,
Saying,
what is that?
Down.
But what's the green paint?
It was enameled probably,
You know,
and most of the enamels came off.
I don't. That's pretty cool.
Man, it's windy outside.
And wait, I saved the best for last.
Oh,
Oh,
gonna be a windy day
You know,
going home.
I'm not going to show that yet. Okay,
Ew.
I'm going to show this.
Oh,
yeah.
what is it? Oh, Tiffany, New York.
Okay. Man.
Oh, it's a butter bowl.
Yes, it's a butter tray.
nice.
Very nice.
And what's it made out of?
Silver.
Huh?
925 sterling. It says right there. See how it says 925 out of 1,000?
And it says
Oh.
sterling silver right above it.
Oh, I wonder if it's even worth more. I might have you checked to see if it's worth anything.
Oh,
'Cause
it's
it's-
going to be worth way more
Oh,
because it's Tiffany's.
It's Tiffany. It's Tiffany.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Just in silver alone, this thing is,
You said 75 grams, I think.
I think it was like 75 grams, which was like 2.5 ounces, which is like, at least $70.
So
Just,
Yeah,
look-
but that's Tiffany's. I bet
Yeah.
you. And then it's a numbered.
yep,
It-
and it's numbered.
That's
So it
100.
depends how many are out there still.
That's $180 to $200 butter dish all day long.
Well, who knows? Maybe I mean not if it's like a one of a kind and there's no more out there.
Yeah, or if it's super old, you're right. It could be worth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When was it? Have you checked into it? See when it was made?
I just got it today, man.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to check.
You take a picture of it.
I don't take pictures.
Google Photos will tell you.
Well, he'll Google it soon, but fuck, give us some time.
You just take a picture of the back of it.
This is the first time he's fucking been able to get it out and really look at it, other than when he got it at the yard sale.
All right, so I saved the best for last. All right.
Oh, Mm. Is that gold?
That is gold.
That's a
Nice.
1976 gold sovereign.
Ah, nice one.
This one here is worth I think it was like 680, almost
Melt.
$700
Just in melt weight.
just in melt.
Oh,
And-
just in melt. That's
Yeah,
not
in
what.
just in
just in
numismatic
the
value.
gold. And out of this bezel right here,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
This-
that came out. Something came out of it.
yeah, an 18
Mm,
half eagle, $5.
nice.
And this one is like 700, and this is like a $750, $780 coin.
Hello, Alexander Santana, the Frito
Mm.
Pancho.
What's up, Frito?
Nice.
Frito, look what I found in one of the gold things I bought today.
Look at
That's
how
nice.
that shield is crisp. It has been cleaned. You can tell if you look at the date that the coin's been cleaned.
Well, yeah, because it was. I think didn't they wear it as jewelry?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was in this thing.
Yeah, so they probably cleaned the jewelry all the time with a.
So it got cleaned a few times, but that shield is like awesome.
Yeah, they probably cleaned it with a like a polishing cloth.
Yeah, the detail on that coin is excellent.
Really
Nice
cool.
little gold plated, huh? No.
Yeah, not plated.
You know what's funny? Hey, Robert, let's do this.
Uh-huh.
You gonna bust out your Sigma?
Yeah.
Oh, you never tested it?
No, didn't have to. I already knew what it was.
Oh, okay.
The bezel's 14 karat. So,
Yeah, they're not gonna put a fake in there.
and I couldn't take it out of the bezel there. They didn't have a small enough screwdriver.
Ah,
And the bezel won't slide under there, or what?
well, you didn't have a big hammer.
No, we don't fix stuff like
Yeah, great way to ruin a coin.
that.
A little tap, with a little brass hammer.
A little ball peen hammer.
No, a brass hammer won't ruin it.
Let's see.
That's how you get those knockoffs on the wheels, so you don't ruin them.
Nice, Santana. You found another scratch off discarded for $2.
Let's see.
He's a lucky bastard when it comes to that kind of shit.
I think it's gonna be
Oh, it's
90%.
90%.
All right, we're set up. Let's grab our coin. Moment of truth. Dun, dun, dun. We're green. Let's go.
Mm.
That's what you want to see. And then
And what about the other one?
the other one? I think it is also a 90%er. Could be wrong.
Sovereign.
Nope. Sovereign is not a 90%er. Okay, how much is
Ah.
All right. Let's see what it is. Is it a 91%er?
91.7?
Let's find out.
That kind of sounds like a number the Brits would use.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's 22 karat.
Ah.
Let's go.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, Alexander, you do great. Always finding shit at the coin stars, always getting them scratch offs that some dumbass threw out. You did great.
All right, Robert, you can make me small. Let's go. But I do get really lucky at garage sales, and like I say, you got to dress for success. It gets me in the door. It gets people talking to me, and they pull out their gold and silver like it's nothing.
Yeah, they still look at me kind of sketchy sometimes. They're like, don't know about that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Or there was that old lady yesterday that said that I looked like a character from a book.
I was like, don't you mean a cartoon? Like you
I said,
said,
I hope it was a good book.
What is it? Is it The Hobbit?
The Hobbit.
Fuck you.
Hobbit? What the fuck?
Didn't he say a book?
I walked into a coin shop and I scared the
Precious. It's my precious.
This is during the time I wasn't really shaving that well. Good. I walked into a coin shop and I scared the whole shop owner. Made him think a homeless guy was in the shop.
Did he yell El Diablo? El Diablo.
No, he kind of got weirded out and was watching me like a hawk.
Well, and a lot of times I found out, I've seen a lot of times the homeless people aren't really the ones you got to worry about stealing shit. And sometimes they find a lot of great shit on the road.
Yeah.
And they got to have a place to sell stuff too. I try not to be too judgy of them, but sometimes I'm pretty prejudiced.
You, Robert? Nah.
I'm not racist, but I'm prejudiced as a motherfucker.
Take some grapes.
It's like you can't judge a book by its cover, but you can usually get a fair idea what the book's about. Getting grapes. I don't want to. I gotta. Excuse me. I gotta try to get some more of this jerky.
Yeah.
That Maryland Monroe. There's something about it. It's doesn't taste like any jerky I've had before. It's got its own unique flavor, very unique.
Mm-hmm.
But it is really good.
I bet.
Great texture, great flavor combination for being as unique as it is. Very surprising. So I need to figure out what that Chesapeake style seasoning is and get some of that to practice cooking with.
Oh
yeah. What?
Oh, just thinking when he said Chesapeake Bay, Chesapeake, it made me think of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, the scariest bridge in the United States.
I don't know. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge is kind of scary too.
I've been across that. It's not.
How many people died building that bridge? Isn't that the one that the wind hit and turned that thing into like a fucking snake and it snapped and dumped everybody in the water?
No,
Galloping Gertie, only a dog died.
Yeah, a dog that was trapped in a car.
On the Tacoma Narrows when it went all crazy, that was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
One dog.
They shut the bridge down.
Yep.
So which bridge was it that started doing that snapped and collapsed into the water? Was that the Narrows?
Galloping Gertie, Tacoma Narrows.
Everybody got off the bridge except for a dog, huh?
Yep. The guy tried to get it out of the car and he wouldn't get out of the car, so we had to leave him in the car.
Yep.
But all the people got off. Okay. I thought that it actually collapsed with people still on it.
No, the toll authorities shut the bridge down and they noticed it was whipping really bad.
Yeah, because it was something like harmonic frequency due to the wind or some shit like that.
It was a really bad windstorm. There was a poor bridge design.
Bad
high winds.
Design was fucked up.
Yeah, they tried to cut corners. You know how the Golden Gate Bridge has the trusses underneath it, and that helps stabilize the bridge in windstorms. And
so they went like full suspension and didn't have any.
Yep, they didn't have that under truss.
Okay.
They didn't have that, so the bridge just whipped like a snake in the wind.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been. That for quite a while made me always leery of going over bridges. Is after I saw that footage when I was a kid. I was like, oh.
There's some bridges I wouldn't mind walking across the Golden Gate Bridge just for the fun of it.
Looks like I'm just, yeah, you know, a
I
nice
get it.
solid concrete bridge in lowland I'm good with, but those, after I saw that footage, those higher bridges, it's like, man, if something goes wrong, you're fucking dropping a long ways.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm 20, 30 feet above the water, big deal.
Yeah.
But a couple 100 feet, 1,000 feet, no, thank you.
The one bridge in my area you should worry about is the what was it? Deception Pass Bridge. Oh man, the wind's going to
bridge is
crazy
fine.
there.
The bridge is fine. You just don't ever fucking get in the water below it.
Yep.
Dead.
Yep, you're done.
And you only take a boat through there on slack tide. If it's anything but a slack tide, you do not try to go through there in a boat.
Yep. Yeah, but I've heard plenty of water rescues down by that bridge. Yeah, I had
you got to remember. You got to remember. I know Deception Pass because I was born in Anacortes.
Yep.
And that's the bridge that goes between Fidalgo Island and Whidbey Island.
Yep, Whidbey Island and Skagit County. Yep. I'm only a 45-minute drive from there.
Yeah, that was my home. Good fishing, lots of good berries. That was an awesome island.
Mm-hmm. I could make a day excursion out there. Just take there's a bus that leaves from Bellingham that goes up to there's a bus that leaves from Bellingham, goes up to Mount Vernon, and I can just transfer to a Skagit Transit bus out there.
Oh, you should be able to get on a ferry too.
Not between here and Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, I had to go all the way up to Coopville.
Well, no, I'm saying you should either Tacoma or Bellingham. You should be able to get on a ferry, I would think, and go to Fidalgo Island.
Yeah, I would have to go up to I forget what ferry dock it is.
Or does that ferry still just go from Anacortes over to Guimas Island?
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, I haven't looked in that yet. I know I can take public transit out to. If I take Island Transit, I don't have to pay any bus fare because they're fare free.
Oh, nice.
Completely fare free.
But yeah, Anacortes. Have you ever been there much, or at all?
Been there a few times.
Have you? Is it still cool, or did it just really go to hell?
I think Skagit County is actually pretty decent. They're more conservative than Whatcom County. I mean, yeah, Skagit County is more conservative than Whatcom County is. And Whatcom County, that's where I live.
Because, yeah, I remember there as a kid, and I'd hate to think that it turned into Seattle.
No, I think Skagit County is a little bit better. I know they lost the mall in Burlington. That's gone.
Yeah, that was fun. I'd been there, I think, once or twice.
Yeah, I've been up to Mount Vernon a few decent times. I know they just moved their Goodwill not too long ago. They opened up another Goodwill up there too.
You know, I hate supporting Goodwill. I don't like to buy anything from them. If I, every now and then I'll go there, but
yeah,
I will donate there. Salvation Army is the better spot. go.
I know. Freaking Goodwill. I went there about a week from Monday. Went in there, looked at a couple pairs of jeans. $25 for most of the pairs.
Well, and the main thing is they act like they're a nonprofit, and it's 100% for-profit business owned by one person, and he's one of the richest people in the United States.
Yeah.
And they act like they're a charity type organization. Fuck Goodwill. Salvation Army, I don't like it because it's a church organization, religious organization, but at least they're more or less legit.
Yeah.
You know, and it is a basic nonprofit when it comes to like their resale stores. They don't high grade this shit and send it off to specific neighborhoods or states because they know they can sell it for a better profit, or put it online to get a better profit and take it out of the local community because they're fucking greedy.
All right, let me play devil's advocate here. Doesn't Goodwill don't they employ a bunch of disabled people and give them jobs?
Somewhat. It is a slap in the face to them, and it's a bunch of bullshit. They pay them like nothing. They basically act like.
Hey Tyler, how good does Goodwill pay? Do they pay better than?
They paid me over minimum wage.
They paid over minimum. That's nice. I didn't expect.
It was before then it was like $9.25 or something like that. I was being paid $10 an hour, so like 75 cents over minimum, or something like that.
That's not bad then.
And 2 paychecks a week. So I got a paycheck in the midweek and the
2 paychecks twice a week.
Mm-hmm. I get paid twice a week at Goodwill. I'm at twice in a month. I'm at.
Okay, I was about to say twice in a week. I've never heard anywhere that pays twice a week.
So basically, both paychecks came up to about $1,700.
And yeah, that's one good thing that they do.
All right, Robert. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
Oh, I did.
Blow me up, man.
I'm gonna go outside before you kick me in the nuts.
No, you gotta stay here for this.
I got a cat on my lap. You'd have to kick my cat.
Yep.
170,000 disabled people across the
country. That is one good thing that they do. Like I said, other than that, it's a really shit organization.
And I've actually taken part of that job training program. I went in there and got a customer service training. Yep.
Nice.
I actually got a little degree and all that stuff.
Are you going to try to go into doing some customer service work, or?
I've done that.
See, and Robert, this is why they're doing it for profit. It's 30,000 people with disables across 165 affiliates across the United States and Canada. They benefit nearly 170,000 individuals with disabilities through job training, career services each year. So the money that they make, they are putting it in training people with that are disabled.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And can you find out how much the owner of Goodwill is worth?
Well, what happens if he was rich and he decided to start this organization to help out poor people that have disabilities?
I believe he got rich based on the organization. I don't think he was rich before.
Like I said, Robert, it takes money to make money.
Yeah.
How much money?
Absolutely. Always has.
According to the National Foundation of the Blind. The blind.
All right.
All right, you can make me smile now. You can go out and smoke.
All right, the
Kick you hard
CEO of Goodwill International, Stephen. I can't
But
pronounce.
that's the CEO. That's not the owner. That's just the chief executive officer. It's not necessarily the person that actually owns the organization.
The chief executive.
That's just who runs it. Yeah, I got to use the restroom, and then I want to hear. But I'm waiting to hear this. I also want to smoke. I guess I need to make me a cigarette.
Make up your
All
mind.
right.
Man. What are you gonna do?
I'm not really seeing much information on that. Oh, what did I? Let me see if I can fix that. All right, 140,000K, 141K to 246K per year. That's it. The annual salary for the chief officer of Goodwill can vary significantly. For some sources estimate the average base salary for the president is about 167,000 per year. Total pay 141K to 260.
Every CEO of every big charity gets money, even the Toys for Tots one. The reason I do the Toys for Tots is because every penny that comes in, I get to spend on toys and give it to the Marines, and the Marines are going to deliver it. So that way, the CEOs don't get anybody that I'm associated with.
Yeah.
You know, when you just send money into organizations, they can do whatever they want with it.
And get this, the CEO of Microsoft in 2024 was
yeah, but Microsoft does not consider itself a charitable organization either.
7.79.1 million in 2024.
But it's not calling itself a charitable organization either. But I'm saying, and you're talking the CEO or president, people that are running it are making that much. I'm saying, how much is the owner worth? Because he's not the CEO or the president. Those are just people running the business for him.
Chief executive officer makes less than 300K a year, from what I found.
Well, right, but I'm saying that's just the highest paid employee in the business. That's not the owner of the business.
Will make a year off of Goodwill.
They're not.
See, Robert, let's kick you in the nuts one more time, buddy. Goodwill is a network of independent, nonprofit organizations, not a single entity with a sole owner. Therefore, the CEO or other leadership positions within each Goodwill organization earns their salary from the organization's revenue. There is no owner.
Well, then they've changed. Then he separated it recently.
Basically, it's ran by board of directors. So if you're a nonprofit organization.
But like I said, even Toys for Tots, the CEO for Toys for Tots makes bank. But
Salvation Army here, one of the guys that ran the thing, they got in trouble for like money shit.
Yeah, embezzlement.
So,
but that's why I won't donate my hair ever again. If I donate it to like Locks of Love, that organization is 100% a fucking scam. 90% of the hair that they get, they sell for profit. It doesn't go to wigs to little kids. Beautiful Lakes is a much better organization.
Yeah. I know I spent 11 years working at a small independent nonprofit organization. Yeah, there's no owner. There's a company, but it's ran by basically a board of directors, and then we also have what is called the executive director, oversees the operation, manages it, and stuff like that.
Yep. Definitely, Dimebag. If their leadership is corrupt, they can be corrupted easily. There is no oversight.
Yep. Yeah, the appliance shop I worked at for 11 years, that was a nonprofit, complete nonprofit.
Complete nonprofit to where they didn't even pay you, man.
Oh, wow.
Dude, that's 11 years of no pay.
Hey. 11 years, I also took coins out of dryers. I never told them.
Come on, Tyler.
I know. 11 years and never seen a dang paycheck.
That's not right. They shouldn't be able to do that.
They said when a bunch of employees said, why don't you give them a bus pass once in a while? $25 a month, they wouldn't do that. I mean, the $25 for a bus pass, they wouldn't do that.
They sound like some scammers. Dude, you know what's crazy is here they got these people that come in from out of town. I guess they go all over the country because I know they go to Missouri and stuff. And they send like flyers in the mail to people, and then they do commercials on TV for you to go down to a motel and stuff where they're buying gold and silver and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Or they send somebody to your house, and they were like, I talked to a couple of people saying, did you send a flyer? I'm like, I'm not even from here and stuff, man. I'm only here for like 3 weeks. Why would I be sending out flyers? It was funny. When I went to go pay for the silver, Robert, she had one of those flyers that she just took out of her mailbox.
Well, and I saw 2 or 3 that people had at the yard sales today.
Yep.
And they're putting them in the circulars.
We had something similar to that.
Yeah, she had hers in her mailbox. And they run ads on the radio and TV.
Yeah.
And
I've seen something similar to that. There was like a big group that actually came into and rented out the ballroom at one of the hotels in this area. And they turned that into basically what looked like the Rogue Coin Show, but you just came in and you sold your gold, your jewelry, your coins, and all that. I put that flyer right in the recycling cart where it belonged. I lifted the bin lid and threw the thing in the recycling into the trash that goes.
Alexander Santana, Mountain Dew King rides on a lot of buses, and he should be getting a free bus pass because he should be on disability as well.
Yep. And
he really likes buses. He has like a bus. Show him a bus.
Oh,
show Alexander a bus, buddy.
I've got something to show Tyler.
Oh yeah, Robert does have something to show Tyler, but show Alexander a bus. There we go. There's old school. Alexander probably remembers buses like that, man. He's like a year older than me.
Yep. I bought this from a railroad show.
Let's go. All right, Robert, you're going to have to blow yourself up. All right, Tyler. You ready for this? Wait,
sure.
Wait. But Robert, you got to do it with the little ones of us so we can see Tyler's face when he sees this thing. So it's going to be a big square with a bunch of little. There you go.
Okay.
Now I'd have to figure out how to try to maybe ship it to you.
Yeah. Probably
we might have to talk about something, but I think it's something that you would know a little bit more about, and it's right up your alley, bud.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that bus fare box. Something.
No, that's a staple.
Oh my
It's
god!
when you're like collating the, I believe it was like the old Manila type folders.
Oh my gosh! That is cool.
Try to get one of these staple things out. Yeah, it's these guys where they get
Yeah.
crimped around here, and then you've got this tab that you put your papers through and bend it over.
Oh yeah. For like booklets and all that.
Yeah, it's for creating those.
Dang, that is really cool.
It's called a stemming machine.
Yeah.
And I know you like staplers, and I'm like, that's basically a type of stapler.
Yep. That's cool.
I'm like, Tyler, like that.
Oh. That hurt.
I'm just curious as to how in the hell this thing was actually loaded.
Yep. I like staplers.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was at a yard sale. And I was like, it's really cool. I'll give you $1 for it.
Nice.
So I got that for $1. It's all cast iron and shit, so it's really heavy. That OD green. So I wonder if that was military, being that it's OD green. But it doesn't say anything about military, so I guess it wouldn't be. There should be something on there that would say that. Great condition, though.
I don't know if I can get free bus passes through WTA, but I can get reduced fare bus passes. But as of right now, this is loaded with a 3-month pass, $90. If I add my reduced fare, that'd be $45.
I think Moon's got issues.
Well, you think?
I think.
Yeah. I also like dump trucks too.
With his connection?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like dump trucks.
I think, therefore I am.
I found this cute little thing in a Goodwill store a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
What was really cool is the 2 garage sales.
Yeah.
We went back to 2 of them from yesterday. The first one wasn't as profitable as the second one, but boy, that second one was that a doozy?
We fucking both struck it out of the park on that one.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
the last garage sale. Gold, platinum, a couple of silverware sets.
And the farthest we went away from the house was what? 3 miles? Maybe 4.
Maybe 4.
Oh, yeah.
In one direct, just as a radius, about 4 miles is the farthest we went in any one direction.
Robert's just living on
Elizabeth,
gold
speaking of
gold and silver mine. Every year I come out here, I find
Double
a silver
decker.
set.
Yep.
And I didn't find just one this time. I found 2.
Yeah, they were at the same place. And this morning you were bitching because you hadn't come across the silverware set.
Yeah. Well,
And then you come across 2.
We've only been out for what? Say 5, 6, 7, about 8 hours between the 2 last Saturday and yesterday. And then today we were out for about 7 hours.
Yeah, we were out for 7 hours today at least.
Nice.
It was.
And we still didn't make it to all the garage sales.
No, not even close.
Only.
I ran out of money twice.
You guys went to a yard sale. All I went to is
the store.
Yeah. Yeah, the one grocery store I shop at the most.
So, Robert, you know what I'm doing now?
Uh-oh. You're loading up $half rolls. Or going through your 2024s?
Yeah, I go to the 2024s because I need garage sale money for next weekend.
He out of money. He's going to have to turn in them 2024s. He's going to keep a few rolls, but
All
they're going into circulation.
right. So on this receipt, I bought saltine crackers, pepperoni. Oh yeah, taco seasoning. I bought fajita seasoning and and a raspberry Danish.
So he puts a pepperoni on his saltine, and then he puts either fajita or taco seasoning on it.
Yep.
That's Tyler.
Grand total I spent at Winco Foods today was $16.96. That could have been worse if I gone the Safeway. Boy, Safeway's gotten ridiculous. At least eggs, say Winco was under $4.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they were over at Walmart. I think they were like $4.25.
Yeah, they were like $4.68 at Winco here.
No, maybe I'll have to go and look at getting some eggs. It's been a while.
It's time to smoke. I'll be over there in a minute.
Oh, yeah, your bong's in here. Well, my bong that you use. What happened to the acrylic purple one? Was that never found?
Acrylic purple one? I don't know. Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Yeah, no. John at one time said he had a purple acrylic bong somewhere.
Oh.
It's in William's garage. He's got to dig it out.
Because I collect pipes and bongs and stuff like that. I collect everything. I got a pretty cool pipe and bong collection, so. Oh, there's some ugly bastard in the backstage. Fuck that fuck. He ain't even from Miami, that piece of shit lying motherfucker. No. Oh, shit. I already put him up. Hey, how's it going, Miami?
Hey, man.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Oh, were you talking to me?
I couldn't hear you there for a minute, huh? Yeah.
Because I wasn't talking.
But yeah, talk about having God mode. I could always make Miami disappear at any time. Just be boink.
Then you wouldn't have anything here in the show then.
Hey, what am I? Chopped liver? Hey,
It'd be
eye candy. I hope you know I'm eye candy.
That's what she said.
I got Tupac and Ron's hiding somewhere in the background, and Elizabeth is hanging out, and Alexander Santana's hanging out. And
yeah, but they came to see me.
No.
See, he's right there.
Yeah, but they came to see me.
No.
Really, you were like the fourth.
Boy, someone on this panel's awfully conceited.
Well, when we brought Miami up, we actually lost 2 or 3 watchers. So
yeah, uh-huh. See, I even got your Ron back over here.
No, he's hanging out, making sure he doesn't have to slap you. And
Is that the space shuttle? It's almost landed.
You need to get rid of that fetus. You know it's not going to catch my fly.
Hey, Ron is out of this world.
Hey,
He's in
Ron.
outer space.
I'm trying to get there. But
That's all right.
Yeah, just getting high isn't going to get you that high.
Dante's Inferno ain't doing it. We need something else.
Yeah, getting high isn't going to get you that high.
I'm going over there to smoke outside.
So I
I'll
can
be
go.
back.
I'll put you in the background.
No. You don't have to put me in the background.
But then people will just be staring at my front bedroom and trying to figure out what all I got in there. They're going to be staring at all my shit in the background, trying to figure out what all's there.
Really?
Yeah, let me zoom in.
Hi, everybody. Let me zoom in. Well, you got zoomies. So, I'm wearing my Today Was a Good Day shirt, and I'm wearing it again tomorrow. It was a freaking
Let's
awesome.
see. He has some LP records there. Let's see what else he has.
Yeah, and that's just some of the records you can see.
Imagine the ones you can't see.
Oh, what was that? I saw a roach walking around.
No.
No roaches in my house.
Mm-hmm. No, well, when you turn the lights off, they come out.
Nope.
Nope. The freaks come out at night.
I ain't got no roaches.
No, I saw you smoking that roach.
Well, okay, I've got a few roaches, but they're contained. They're not walking around loose.
Yeah.
Hey, you could show them your.
And they ain't the multi-legged kind.
You could show them.
Well, half hour left of work.
Your
Nice.
gecko hard on.
My candle
Then
holder?
Then I got 45 minutes of driving.
I think they've seen my candle holder. It's just a candle holder.
He appears to have a Woody.
I didn't put a red candle in there so it looked like Red Rocket. That's not why I did it, I swear.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, it's freaking windy outside.
Oh my goodness, his Peter's on fire.
It's just a candle holder.
You might have to see a doctor about that.
Well, what's really fucked up is when the wax drips a little bit, then it gets all veiny.
It gets all veiny, huh?
Look, there's something white coming off there.
It's the wick.
John Wick? He's here? Oh shit! Run!
Oh, that's cool, Alexander. You know, hey, Alexander, this is something that you might look into. There's an app you can put on your phone called Too Good to Go.
Too good to be true?
No, Too Good to Go. And it's places like pizza places or other restaurants. When they've got food at the end of the night that's perfectly good and they don't want to throw it away, they will offer it up on this app, and you can get all kinds of stuff for dirt cheap just because they don't want it to go to the dumpster. They'd rather have somebody take it for $5 or $10 or something.
A slightly used burrito?
No, not slightly used.
We got a slightly used pizza here?
No, but like a pizza that somebody didn't come pick up or something, or that was made wrong.
Also, you should order a pizza and don't pick it up. Huh?
Or if it's like a buffet style place or something, you know,
or like a restaurant.
delis that can't have sliced meat or hot meat for the next day. They have to get rid of it.
Yep, exactly.
And so, yeah, they'll give it on this application. They'll give it to you for next to nothing.
Yep. It's actually, I looked into it too. It's actually pretty good. Yeah.
You've actually got some spots up by you, Tyler. I don't have anywhere near me.
Oh, for
Yeah, for too good to go, I'd have to go like 3 hours before I could find a place that actually worked with that app.
Yeah,
You know,
I got a fairly decent amount of restaurants and grocery stores in my area.
I was watching this video. This guy, he acts like a freaking like a food inspector. He says, I'm a Google, Google something, when you rate restaurants on Google. Yeah, he says he's an inspector. And then the funny thing is, he goes in there to these restaurants, and he actually has the stupid people allow him to go to the back of their place and check.
You know what pisses me off more than being an asshole like
he's
that?
impersonating a an inspector.
Your camera froze.
Oh, did I go?
Oh, there you're back.
You're back.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy, he goes into restaurants and he goes back into the back, and then is your boss here? Because I need to talk to him because this food is not to its temperature. He's such an idiot. He puts it on his plate, and then he temps it. Of course, it's not going to be warm anymore because you put it from the food to your plate.
Right.
Which is
like,
have you seen the people that do that in like movie theaters? They'll go in like as a carpenter or something and go watch 3 movies or some shit. You know, it's those kind of people doing that kind of shit I really have a problem with. And what I really have a problem with is these businesses, these influencers or some shit going in behind the counter of like an ice cream shop and making this giant fucking ice cream and doing all this stupid shit.
Yeah.
And expect to have it for free and nobody bother them because they're giving you advertisement. All my followers are seeing your place and they're going to come and benefit your business. It's like, fuck you.
You know, when I tell people I do YouTube, they're like, "Oh, you're an influencer." I'm like, I don't influence no motherfucker.
And those motherfuckers are so entitled. It's just
yeah.
Stand
I got a channel on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm a Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I can't stand them motherfuckers.
I do.
You know what? I've never seen any of his videos. That's the thing. Since I've been on YouTube, I've never even checked out his videos.
I've seen some of his stuff, and some of his stuff is all right.
Yeah, but you know what? He started when back in the day. Yeah, I probably he was good, but now some of the shit he does is so stupid. I hear people talking about it and this and that.
What about my giant baseball-sized resin ball? You can add to it.
Cool. You never know where that's been. Don't do it.
I know exactly where it's been.
Yeah, so that guy, the people should have him arrested for impersonating a public, a inspector, a food inspector, which he isn't.
Absolutely.
But and then the thing is, he actually has these people throwing away food that shouldn't have been thrown away.
Well, that's like somebody going into Walmart with a fake Walmart stuff on.
Yeah.
Or an employee, having real Walmart stuff because somebody might have sold it at a yard sale or it went to Goodwill. Somebody bought it off the shelf and they're going in acting like they work there and stealing shit.
Well, there was a guy. He went to Walmart and he went to the back room, where the break room is.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "Well, shit. I mean, I scan my own food and I bag my own shit. So I work here now." It's like, okay, that's funny.
And I agree. It's like, if you're going to force us, because there was a lot of times there, if you remember, that there were nobody in the checkout aisles. You had to go through self-service checkout. It's like, I should get a fucking 10% employee discount.
Hey, I don't have an issue with it. You know what? I don't have an issue with it because stupid people can't function doing that. So then there's less people in line. So I get in and out quicker.
They're eliminating them because too many people are stealing shit, acting like they scan something and they're not scanning anything.
Yeah, I know. I seen videos. The guy, he's scanning stuff and like acting like he's scanning, and then his wife is all like, it's all fake because his wife is all like, "Oh my God, why aren't you scanning anything? You're gonna get us in trouble." It's like, yeah, it's just like the guy. Yeah, like the guy that finds a stack of money on top of a gas pump. I don't know if you've seen that one. This
No,
guy, he goes, "Look at what I
I've got,
found."
hey, I've got friends that I've been with that I saw them try to scan something. It didn't scan. They tried scanning it a second time. It didn't scan. They just went ahead and took it. Because they're like, fuck it. I tried scanning it twice.
That that little button that says "Help."
It's their fault. And that's how they see it. And it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
If they're that worried about, if they were worried about the products, they would have somebody there scanning those products.
Well, there usually is now. There's an employee there taking care of all the 10 free ones.
Well,
The 10
always
self-service.
somebody standing there because they've got to be there if you want cigarettes or alcohol. They've got to make sure you're of age.
Yep.
So they've got to have somebody there for that.
Well, yeah, you can't scan them. You can't scan alcohol or cigarettes. Plus, you have to get them out of their little lock things.
Well, here I can still pick up alcohol off the shelf. They have to
like
get
this.
the cigarettes behind the counter.
Well, it depends on the store.
Well, out here it really doesn't.
In California, it's all locked up.
Yeah, out here it's not because I don't live in California, and I don't.
Yeah,
live
they don't care if children. They don't care if children buy alcohol or cigarettes over there.
Oh yeah, like I've never seen a child be able to buy fucking alcohol or cigarettes. When I see
I used to.
somebody that's 70 fucking years old.
Hey, I used to. I used to when I was 12.
Yeah, when they still had the machines outside. And
No, I ran it through through the store. I just told them it's for my mom and dad.
Yeah, a lot of that went on. I was still of the age that went on.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this cigarettes for your dad? Yeah. How about the beer? Yeah, that's for my mom and dad. Yeah.
And they would also question.
So moving over to Miami.
In Missouri, they don't lock up the alcohol, and not in San Diego either.
Not in San Diego?
No, not in Poway.
Oh, but that's where all the rich people live. That's why, shit. They don't have thieves in Poway.
Yeah, they do.
They don't have any Mexicans there.
No, they got the freaking homeless stealing shit.
Hey,
they got at 7-Eleven here. They got the electric locks that lock the door after 2 a.m. because kids will run out and steal the stuff and run out.
Here in Grand Junction, Colorado, we've got one of the largest homeless populations in probably any of the surrounding 6 states. Is right here.
Yeah, but then can't you just go through one of the ones that are open and get into the back fridge, and then you just grab what you need and then come back out?
No,
I know. My Winco food store, most of the wine is all. That's all. You can grab that and put in your cart. The hard stuff is in a customer service area, but you can still grab that off the shelf.
Probably close to 20% of the population here in this valley is Hispanic. And most of them are migrant workers. They've got a green card, they're farm laborers.
Those damn people taking our jobs, huh? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, sometimes, because a lot of times college kids used to work those farms as well.
Oh, college kids nowadays don't want to work in the fields. Come on.
Nowadays, of course. But
shit, they're damn lazy.
That used
Can't even get them out of the house.
Here. The college kids here used to work the farms and stuff.
Well, yeah, now they work at McDonald's and
it's orchards and vineyards, not farms, but
yeah, now they work at McDonald's and they spit in your food.
Right.
Unfortunately.
But no, what I'm saying is we've got a huge homeless population here. We've got a huge portion here that's Hispanic population.
So what are you trying to say? Tupac is homeless? What's that? What?
I have no problems with that around here. None. The only time I hear of stuff being stolen anywhere locally is people trying to steal other people's pot plants in the fall.
Mm.
They'll jump a fence and steal people's plants. That you hear happen.
That's when you shoot them. That's when you shoot them.
And that's usually white high school boys.
Yeah, they don't know any better.
No, they ain't been taught no better.
Yep, unfortunately.
They know better, but they wasn't raised better.
Yeah.
Is that in Oklahoma?
No, that's pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
But here overall, people here are pretty respectful of each other and leave each other alone. And
Like back in the day when I was younger, it was like, yeah, them people are from Oklahoma, you know, they're a bunch of Okies.
right,
Okie
David?
from the Stokey.
See what David said? He's like, how do you pick fruit with a damn phone in your hands?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know they'll be TikToking? They'll be like, oh, look at this peach. It's perfect. Ooh.
No, they have the other worker holding the phone while they're working.
Ah, okay.
Oh, they have the little kid, the little kid that's strapped down to their waist.
Yeah,
A lot of
No
people thought it was controversial when they had like that little monkey backpack for toddlers that had like a leash on it. And I'm like, that was fucking genius.
No, you need a muzzle on some of these kids.
Well, yeah, but a leash at least is fine. And people started freaking out because these kids were on a leash. It's like,
Yeah, but that's you know what? Because
off the fucking leash and see what happens.
yeah, but see that's the thing. That means their parenting is so bad that they got to have a damn dog leash on their kid.
When you're talking 2, 3, 4 years old, parenting, you still ain't gonna fucking stop them from doing everything.
Hey, not in my house. I go, you're in the wrong house, buddy.
No.
My son tried that little tantrum bit, and it didn't last but a couple of seconds, and then that was it. And I'm like, hey, everybody, stand back. He's gonna do a little scene. Don't bother him.
Pay for therapy now.
And then that's it. I didn't touch him. We just let him do whatever he wanted, and then we're like, okay, you're still not gonna get what you want.
Oh hell no.
You know, like these kids that's like, I want this candy, or else I'm gonna die.
You don't fucking let them throw a fit. You stop that shit. And you still don't give them the shit.
No, he learned his lesson. He made a fool of himself, and people just laughed at him and said, "Ha, you stupid kid! What do you think? We're Mexican. We don't allow that shit."
Yeah, but the problem is you're making everybody else have to deal with that little bastard causing a fucking scene, and that ain't right. Everybody else trying to.
Yeah, I should have put him on a dog leash. It would be much better.
Either put him on a fucking leash or leave him at home.
Oh yeah, that'll work. And then when they grow up, guess what? You didn't fix the issue when you could when he was a child.
No, because they're just gonna scream and yell when they don't get their way.
See, but that's why it starts at home. You don't allow it at home, but you know, it's just like the people that go where they pay the electricity bill. They let their kids run around like animals.
You won't allow it at home, but you'll allow it in the store.
No, he said you gotta have it at home, and it ain't gonna happen in the store.
Yeah, it's like when you knew. Hey, when we were growing up, you knew when your mom told you, when we go over to grandma's, you know you don't touch shit that's on her little table. You don't touch anything that's all very fragile. You don't touch any of that because if you do, when we get home, you know what's going to happen.
Oh, see, I didn't have grandparents. So.
See, my grandfather said I was the only, because I'm the oldest grandchild.
Yeah.
I was the oldest grandchild. But he said I was the only one that ever listened. He said I would go over towards grandma's knickknacks with my hands out, and he'd be like, no. And And he'd be like, I would stop.
Yeah.
And I would turn around and go away.
John was like, ooh, silver and gold.
Because, I mean, look at a little kid. What does he do? He's stretching out.
Wait, you didn't let me finish my story, man. You cut me off. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
He said, after you, every grandchild, it was the same thing. It was no.
Yeah.
Except for you, I never had to get out of my chair. After you, every grandchild after that, I never got to have a sit down, relax, because they're always going after grandma's knickknacks. They're shiny.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's even a video of this lady telling her kids, we're going to go over there now. You ain't going to say I'm hungry. You ain't going to say, oh, no, I want some. You ain't going to say, oh, can he stay over at my house? No. Don't you even say that. You know, and the kids, they knew better.
You don't ask for anything, and you never eat or something in front of somebody unless you got to share.
And if you do, you're going to better finish it. You better finish it if they give it to you.
Yep. If you ask for something or if you're at like a buffet or a potluck, if you put it on your plate, you're fucking eating it.
Even if you don't like it.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't care how long you sit there.
You'll learn how to take small portions and figure out what you like really fast.
Yep. But see, nowadays, kids, what do they do? How do they train them? Oh, here, give them the phone so he'd be quiet.
Yeah.
You take the phone away. Shit.
But before the phone, a lot of parents let's just set them in front of the TV. We'll let the TV.
Oh, yeah.
TV was babysitter big time back in the late 80s and especially through the 90s. TV was the primary babysitter.
No, and then the thing is, you know, kids, they don't, you know, like the kid that I saw, then he was like, you're going to buy me a new TV because I don't like this one. Then he breaks the TV he has with a freaking bat and shit. And then the lady's all like, oh my God, wait till your dad gets home. Shit.
I've heard of that and seen it on like TV and shit like that, but never in real life have I come across somebody like that.
Oh, I've seen people like that, you know. And then I say, well, yeah, they're little animals.
Yeah,
they were raised wrong.
I've never come across somebody that was that fucked in the head that was gonna break their TV just because they wanted one better than that, and they were pissed.
Oh yeah, there's kids that they think because they can't break it.
I know they're out there. I'm just saying I never personally come across somebody like that
because it didn't cost them anything. That's why.
Yeah.
They've never had any consequences for anything in their fucking lives, and they've been given everything. Yeah. No, I understand how that person comes to be. I'm just saying, never personally come across it.
Shit, you do that back in the day, man, you'd be having broken fingers.
Right? So, broken cord and fingers. Fucking good luck sitting down for the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then after you could sit down, you still ain't going to have access to a TV for the next 6 months if you're fucking lucky. What the hell was that, Tyler?
He has little moments, little twitches.
I heard like a.
Yeah,
what?
He's supposed to say, that's all, folks, afterward.
Oh, that's it. He was practicing his Porky Pig. That's all, folks. I got it. Okay. So I just interrupted him. That's all. He was halfway there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm good at interrupting people.
I'm bad at finishing that for some odd reason.
Yabba dabba do.
he never wants the fun to end. That's why he can't bring himself to say that's all, folks. He just never
Yep,
wants it to end.
exactly.
Okay, now I gotta try this again. Hold on. Moon's listening, right, Moon? Oh, he muted himself.
Yeah, I can still hear you. I'm muting because I'm going to be getting off of work here.
Okay, let me try this again. Está usted escuchando Por el amor de carne seca.
You fucked it all up.
How'd I fuck it up?
I don't know. Oh no, I thought you were saying the call letters to your thing.
No, I changed it. I took the first part. Está usted escuchando? It's like a more formal form of Spanish.
Yeah. I know what you're doing now. What I thought you were doing is when you do the call letters to the Mexican station that you used to listen to.
Right, but instead of that, I'm saying Por el amor de carne seca.
Yeah, you're talking about the freaking beef.
For the love of jerky.
The love of jerky, yeah. I got that. You see, I thought you fucked up on the other. So I was like, yeah, you fucked up.
Oh. Because that one.
And then I said, ding, that ain't what he was doing.
No, because that one's. Está usted escuchando XH EPR 99.1 FM transmitiendo desde Cerro El Presidio en Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, Mexico.
Right. Yeah, the one in San Diego was Baja California, Mexico. Because they put up all the antennas in Mexico because it's cheaper.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Just right across the freaking border.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, that radio station that I listened to down there, they played the best oldies. It was awesome. I listened to that radio station a lot. I mean, even after my seizures, I remember it perfectly.
And David Carlisle, you only need one hand for your phone.
Yep.
Yeah, you can still pick fruit, put it in a basket.
Yeah.
You don't need to double fist everything, David.
It's called multitasking.
Yep. I'm okay.
Hey, Tyler, you could be on your phone and drink something at the same time, right?
Nope, he's just focused on drinking. He wasn't messing with his phone.
He can walk and chew gum at the same time.
Oh no! Don't ask him that. No. Let's try something else.
I'm gonna get a little bit of nicotine. Be right back.
Although I'm really good at looking at my phone and walking down the sidewalk. I just hold my phone at eye level like this. That way I can see the sidewalk ahead of me. But the phone stays in my pocket when I'm crossing intersections or railroad crossings.
Watch out for them open manhole covers.
Oh yeah, I do look on the ground for landmines and missing sewer grates.
No, David Carlisle, you can watch this. David Carlisle, watch this. Are you ready? You ready for this? Let's go. Here's my other hand. I picked fruit and I sent you a message. What the fuck? Let's go. Yeah, you just saw me do it, dude. You cannot deny what your eyes just saw.
Come on. You should have seen me trying to watch one of William's squishmallow hunts while trying to put something in the oven. It was doing good until I almost dropped my phone in the oven.
It's 222 here.
It's 222.
It's 11:22 here.
Oh, it's only 12:22 here. We still got 2 hours. But awesome. He's the first one to get to 222. Let's go.
I'll probably be up by 222.
Oh, probably. 222.
Yeah, I was up pretty late last night trying to make videos involving American Truck Simulator.
Yeah, I don't have any 222 things. I don't have.
No, it's 222 on the East Coast, man.
Ah.
We still got 2 hours to wait.
Yeah. It's only, I got 3 hours here.
I was about to say, I don't have any of them weird robots to do giveaways with.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm a little warm.
Hope everybody's having fun tonight. You know, Robert is a little weird, but, you know, he's all good.
A little weird?
Okay, a lot weird. All right, fine. Oh, shit. Let's go.
Hey, you know what, John?
What?
Got a fever.
Oh, for a little cowbell. Those were cool, man. I was like, oh, shit, they're sterling.
Yeah, I think they're Zuni as well, by the look of the turquoise.
Nice.
I'll just have to get another screw back for the other one because the other one doesn't have a screw back. It's just a bell.
Elizabeth Flood said, it's all good. Should see my family.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Yeah, in amongst the native jewelry that I got today, I wound up with 3 ladies' watches and the turquoise on this one. This watch itself is exceptional. That turquoise is rare. That really green turquoise.
Yeah.
And it's actually a Timex watch.
Hey, do you have any $50 wraps out there?
I think so. Let me look in my box real quick.
Where's the box?
Where's the box?
I think it's on top of the pile next to in front of the.
I got wraps and boxes and I got quarters. I don't think there's $50 there. I don't know if that's $50 wraps. Let me look in my other box down. And the other box. I gotta do some digging. You got a lot of tissue wraps in here. Guess you want any of those? Yeah, I don't need tissue wraps. Let me see. Boxes of crystals, fossils. I found a couple of $50 wraps. Is there a couple of that? What?
Nothing.
Where are you going tonight? Oops. I don't think I have $50 wraps. Not something I normally need, you know?
Nice. After midnight.
Yep.
Hey, how come I don't hear any music?
Oh.
Hello, Alice in Silverland.
Hello, Alice. Silverland.
Robert, what happened to the music?
It was getting annoying.
And we got people showed up.
Hello, Alice. Sorry, I was down on the floor looking for stuff.
Yeah, it's really quiet. I need something for my mind to like do.
Hold on. I gotta try to read that. Let's go, Danny McBride. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me who Danny McBride is.
I think you need to read the
And Charlotte, North Carolina, it says in America.
one earlier.
Okay, so I missed something. How far up is it? Did it not show up on my StreamYards?
No, I guess no, you got it. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't hate anybody based on where they're from. I hate governments, but I don't hate people. Huh. Interesting, Alice. Now, hey, Alice, what are you meaning by Anna's and Elizabeth's? Go way back to John the Baptist days. What do you mean by that? Just the name?
Where's my? There's my phone.
Put a TV on the ground face down.
Oof. Yeah.
See ya, Alice in Silverland.
God dang it. I was kind of wanting to know what she was talking about. She got me a little confused there. Something that apparently I'm not very familiar with. Oh yeah, and a good example for you guys. Let's see if you can see this.
Nice. That's cool.
See that? It's stamped 925 and sterling. Let's see, is that upside down? Yeah, so that was upside down. So it's got the sterling stamp and 925, right? Absolutely 100% not silver at all. Double mark. And that's almost 75 grams of silver, or what would have been silver had those marks been legit.
I think I heard your phone vibrate, Robert.
I don't think so. I'll look.
Well, that's the end of that drink.
Yes, I did have something.
What's you drinking, Robert?
Genesee beer. Here, I guess I could show it with an empty one a little bit better.
Genesee beer, huh?
It's the cheapest I can get. It comes up to $17.79 for a 30 rack.
Genesee beer.
Yeah, I never did like PBR. I don't know what fucking fair they want a blue ribbon at, but them people couldn't taste for shit. Now, if I've got my preferred beer, yeah, PBR is probably going to give you the Schlitz. If I have my preferred beer, it's going to be Coors Banquet.
I thought Schlitz gives you the shits.
Oh, PBR probably gives you the Schlitz.
That's what I remember hearing when I was a kid.
You know, one that I'm kind of disappointed that I never got to try was Hams. Never got to try Hams.
Ain't that the one with the bear?
Yep.
Well, why don't you get one? Some.
I don't think they make it anymore, do they? I've
do.
never seen it anywhere that I've been. I've never seen Hams. So if they make it, its market's probably limited.
Do they still make Ham's beer? Yes, Ham beer is still produced and sold.
Sweet. So I can still find some somewhere, maybe.
Yep.
Nice. I just never been to the area where it was distributed.
The original Ham's brewery is no longer in operation. The Ham's brand is currently owned and produced by Molson Coors North America. The product several varieties of Ham's beers, including Ham's Premium, Ham's Gold, Draft, and the recently discontinued Special Light.
But so then I should be able to find hams here. Fucking Coors makes it.
Right.
I'm gonna have to ask my liquor store if they can get them in for me.
Where do they sell Ham's beer in Grand Junction, Colorado?
And if they've actually had it there and I've just never noticed, I'm gonna be kind of pissed.
Safeway.
Safeway, okay.
Highlands Distillery.
Don't know where that is.
Fun Junction Liquors.
Okay, I've heard of Fun Junction.
Little Old Winemaker.
Oh, they've got it.
Redlands Liquor.
Yeah, Redlands Liquor is right next to the Safeway.
Of course they would.
You know where we went across the river into that neighborhood that I was telling you it wasn't going to be a good place to go?
Yeah.
Well, right there, there's a Safeway, and on the other side of that Safeway is the Redlands Liquor.
You could have got some hams.
Right? Well, at least I know they've got it here. I'm going to go get me a 6-pack of hams one of these days. Just because I got to try it at least once. And do you know why, Moon Over Miami, that I want a 6-pack of hams?
He's driving. He's not going to be able to.
I want to try Ham's beer because of the song, I'm going to hire a wino.
All right. You know what? I thought I saw Ham's beer on the shelf at my Inco store. I'll check it next time I'm there.
Yeah, I got to try it at least once. I've never tried it. I thought they didn't make it anymore. But apparently they do.
You know, my
see what you get for thinking?
Right.
Speak.
It says, it says it's sold at various stores around my area, including Target. And Target, it's like a 2-minute bus ride from here.
I want to get a Ham's Bear clock.
Air clock?
No, a Ham's Bear clock.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Just based on song lyrics. And John knows I'm weird like that when it comes to collecting shit. Just like the Menendez brothers basketball card.
As soon as he found out they were on a basketball card, he had to get it. Just like when he found out they had, was it ceramic coins?
Yep.
You had to buy some.
Yep.
I can't tell Robert anything. Shh. It's a secret, Robert. Oh, wait. Don't tell Robert.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Miami would probably appreciate this, and I think Tyler would too. Ron probably would. An original Duncan butterfly wooden yo-yo. Old school wooden Duncan. Totally psyched about that one. Keystone Light is canoe beer. Yo-yo's on here. Hey, it's a badass yo-yo.
Hello. Explore the fun in real life live streaming.
Hi, Explore the Fun. That's a new name. I don't think I've ever seen before.
I'll be live streaming tomorrow night. Of course, I won't look like this. I smoked some stuff that like changed my appearance, but tomorrow I'll be more human-like. Okay.
Yeah, Explore the Fun. don't have a YouTube open, so I can't go over and check out your channel right now, but I'll try to check it out later. Oh, that's going around, link.
I have a link? Oh, shit. I do.
So yeah, you guys that are mods on here, you can always actually. Okay, I gotta actually do something. I gotta like crap. I'm gonna have to try to open YouTube, ain't I?
Huh?
Hold on, I gotta try to open YouTube.
Why?
Well, because I want to mod a couple of people, and I can't do that. So hold on, it might.
You could do it.
Makes-
You could do it on your phone. It's really fucking easy.
Okay.
Like really.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't use my fucking phone other than calls. You know me.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
I forget.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
You know, I'm not even feeling a buzz out of this.
You're
That's
feeling a buzz, or you're barely feeling a buzz?
barely.
Barely.
Yeah,
All right. Stand on your head for like 10 seconds.
I can't do that. Yeah, this room is. There's not enough space on the floor for that.
Are you telling me that room is not child friendly?
Well, there's probably not.
Probably not.
Oh,
Yep, William's having a fun drive.
no, this chair is totally tilted to the right.
Dude, what you don't want to see is Moon, just do. You don't want to see any of this kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna give Elizabeth a wrench as well as Ron. I think they both need wrenches.
At the county fair one year, the county sheriff was there. They were putting these goggles on you to see how well you do with being intoxicated or
Yeah, the
something
drunk
like
goggles. Yeah.
Next thing you know, and I'm like walking into a cinder block bathroom. Like, oof, what was that? The guy was like, you totally walked off course and you walked right into a wall. I realized I was supposed to walk in a straight line like this. I went right into the bathroom wall.
I tell you what, 6 months ago, I'd have walked around just normal.
I did that too. Yeah. Just a few weeks ago, I had to go to the bus station, renew my bus pass. Then I decided to take a walk to a coffee shop. Had a cup of coffee, cookie, and decided to go for another walk and kind of go up to where the cafe I used to work at. Yep. Just decided to check that out before the new place that took it over it closes its doors.
Yeah.
Yep, that place's last day of business was on the 30th. They're closed too.
So gold's about $32 an ounce right now, or silver's about $32 an ounce. Gold's at $3,200 an ounce.
Yeah. Full 100-to-1 ratio.
That is so crazy.
I'm
Got it at like $31.90. gold. Goes at 32.40. Yeah.
And silver's at what? 32.40?
31.90.
31.90. Oh wow. It went down even more, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At $32. So that means the gold to silver ratio is 101.
101. That's crazy. It should be like 20-1 at minimum.
$600 for an ounce of gold.
No, it'd be $60, right?
For an ounce of gold?
No, that'd be. No, I'm saying an ounce of silver should be worth, 1/10 of what an ounce of gold is. 1/20th at the max.
So either silver would have to go way up or gold would have to go way down.
No, silver should be way up because historically it's always been 10 or 20-1 ratio is the average. And 100-1 is just an extreme anomaly, and it has been for a long time.
But it hadn't been at 100-1. It was at 80-1 for a long time.
Yeah, 15-1 would be, a comfortable average. But they keep the price of silver down. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Is that your robot girlfriend? You're not sure whether to turn her on or not?
My phone charger cable kept coming loose and going crazy. Oh, you convoluted piece of junk.
Tyler needs more antifreeze. He's probably had enough Mountain Dew. But he probably does need a little bit more alcohol. Thin that blood up a bit.
Oh my freaking God.
What?
I saw something move.
What? Cat sneak in?
Yeah, he's on top of my freaking box. I'm like, what
You
the
had
fuck?
him in your door shut, so he's been in there for a while.
Little fucker. Dude, you spilt my milk, man, and I'm still crying over the spilt milk.
Crying over spilt milk for 5 fucking days ago, and it's my carpet that took the worst of it.
Yeah.
He lost a little bit of milk. Boo-hoo.
You're going to be feeling that in about 2 months.
Yeah, so I should be the one bitching, not you.
Yeah.
And you trying to act like a dick to a cat that can't remember longer than a goldfish?
Oh, it remembers. It's like, do it again, motherfucker. I'll do it again.
Try this.
I dare you.
Oh, rats.
Devil cat.
Okay, Tyler, with that noise you made, it really made me think of one of the Three Stooges. It's like,
Sorry. Got tangled in a phone.
yeah, it made me think of Curly, and I'm like, you know what? That'd be a great character for you to go as one of these Halloweens is Curly.
Oh, mothers.
Shave your head.
Oh, I should get my real phone charger cable. That's plugged into the wall.
I see more grapes. Yeah, John doesn't drink wine. He just eats grapes.
I eat grapes. They become wine in my stomach.
No.
Hey, shut the fuck up, man. You don't know what's going on over here, man. You don't know me, man.
I know you, man.
Some pretty good grapes.
I know you can eat a gallon of grapes and you ain't stumbling. I drink a gallon of wine and I'm stumbling. So,
That's the
you're full of
difference
shit.
between me and you. Just the little things.
I just fixed that with my switch. There.
Oh, yeah, Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah. And that lady that had that tote today, she thought there was some stuff in there that was ivory, and I got really excited, but no. No ivory.
Oh, we got ME3s in the carport. In some one of the cabinets.
I gotta use my good freaking $50 things. I ain't got enough. I gotta get more $50. Ain't got enough. I gotta have money for next weekend's garage sales. And I think some people are gonna be calling me back this week.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's like, you got your number out to a lot of people, and Monday, you've got to call the guy that you called last Monday.
I told him I'd give him a week and a half. So I'll call like maybe Wednesday and set something up for Thursday.
Oh, okay. 'Cause let his wife get back and figure out where it's at.
Yeah. Because I figured, if she got back and he found it right away, he'd give me a call because they got my number.
Well, she's not back yet either because she said a week.
Yeah.
So tomorrow or Monday, he might give you a call on Monday.
Yeah. I told him if I didn't hear from him, I'd give him a call back in a week and a half. I don't know if I could handle another weekend like this weekend.
That's what I was saying. I was like, damn, is you had to hit the bank twice this week, and it's going to be a while before you take anything to the smelter. We might have to take next weekend off and go fossil hunting or try to go find some gold or something.
I can't leave that gold mine out there for somebody else. I gotta find a way. That's why I'm rolling up all these halves. I got money for garage sales.
See, he just wants to snipe it all up so that by the time that I actually get out and start doing it, there won't be any left.
You got to remember, a lot of times, Robert, these people that are having these garage sales, like where I'm getting this gold and stuff, that's the only one they're ever going to have. And like the lady with the silverware, she was getting ready to go to Denver. You know, within a month or two, dude, it's gone. It's in Denver.
Yep.
Yeah. She was getting ready to bring it to Denver. It's like, dude, you gotta. There's always more. It's crazy the way that works. It's like,
yep, exactly. You got to bounce on them when you can. You never know what's out there.
Much.
Yeah, but I also haven't had a vehicle for the last couple of years, so. And work has been very little.
Well,
really haven't had much opportunity to go spend money at yard sales. And I know if I had money, I could make money on it.
I've gone to the yard sales with my bus pass.
In roundabout ways, though. because I also don't have like a local smelter or something here. So I would have to be that shit off or sell it to somebody else. You know, I can't take it to a smelter like John can.
I've gone to yard sales with a backpack and a couple bucks, and I've gotten a few things. Just kind of limited what I can carry since I take public transit.
Oh yeah, and you know, and I buy some random shit too.
You know, I went to a train show not too long ago, about a little around a year ago. I went there, bought a few things, and one of the big things I got was an old railroad sign. That was a W, meaning that's crossing is approaching. They need to start blowing the horn and all that. I took that and a bunch of stuff I bought from the train show on the bus. Just sat it on the seat next to me.
Nice.
Yep, just sat it right on the seat right next to me on the bus. There was no problem because I was like one out of like 3 or 4 people that were on that bus.
Yeah. I tell you what, Missouri and Tennessee and that area, they love railroad stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's big down there. And so is gas station stuff.
One of the things I snagged at one of the booths was
boobs?
One of the booths I went to.
Oh, booth. Damn, I thought you said boobs. Damn it, Tyler.
One of the booths I went to, he was selling old insulators from the Pennsylvania Railroad. Yep.
What's that one? An Hemingway 41? No. Is it? What is it? What's the number on it? It'll say on the side there, on the bottom of the bell area.
Where would the number be?
It should be on the last part of the bell, the bottom part. I've got one else. Hold on. Let me go smoke part of a cigarette and grab an insulator, and I'll be right back.
All right, made in the USA. I found that.
I'm trying to figure out why I'm getting tired.
Oh, I think I found a number.
You're getting tired.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I've been up since 8:30 this morning.
That's all right. I'm still watching these errors.
Errors. What kind of errors?
Non-station errors.
I honestly don't think I'm getting any sleep tonight because
I sent him a bunch of books today.
Oh, nice.
Coin books to fill. He never buys books.
Oh, there's a movie. That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, Tyler.
Yeah.
On these insulators, right?
Yeah, those ones, yes.
Gotta love Amazon, man. I ordered that stuff. He had this stuff 12 hours later.
Yeah.
Down here on this lower part of the insulator.
Robert, I have like 100 of those here, solid green.
Well, the one Ron Pearce that's kind of like the Holy Grail is, and I guess you can only find them up around New York area and maybe Chicago, but it's amethyst purple, and it's got like the Mickey Mouse ears on it. If you find one,
I need to check down at the airport, man. We got hangers and hangers of those things.
Really?
Purple, red, green.
Ron, if you could get me a box of ones that aren't just aqua or clear, any other colors like the deep green or even a red or a purple or anything like that, I would be super fucking excited because I don't have any colors like that. I've got whites and I've got aquas. That's all I've ever found.
Yeah, I'll check when I go down there again. I just gotta
And they've got
Alright.
amber ones. They've
gotta
got
make sure
amber
they didn't
ones.
lock the room.
Oh, if you could get some of, but yeah, if you find the amethyst purple that's got the little Mickey Mouse ears on it, those things are worth like $1,500 or something like that. They're worth a bunch.
They're bulldozing like half the hangars down at my airport, and
Oh my
a lot of
God.
it has the old lights and shit in it everywhere.
Oh man, that just is sickening to think of all that just getting destroyed.
Yeah, they're just. You should see some of the stuff they've destroyed. It'd make you sick.
Yeah, just thinking about it. Yeah, just hearing that, it's already. I'm like, oh my God.
I can't fit much in my hangars, that's for sure.
So the number that I see is 2752.
I wonder if that's a date. If it's February 7th of 1952.
Yeah, it's right next to Made in the USA.
And there's nothing on opposite of Made in the USA.
I
These will have a lot of this. Is the very
I can't tell. I can't read cursive.
so I'm looking.
Cursive?
Cursive.
Really?
Yeah, I was never taught cursive.
Hey, show it. No, that's interesting. Can you show it up closer to the camera? Because I've never seen it written in cursive. Huh. Okay, that's definitely an insulator I've never seen.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of sirens outside.
That's a really cool insulator.
Mm-hmm. I got it for $2 from my yard sale.
Nice.
I'm at the sale booth at the. Oh.
Yeah, I would have given $2 for it at a yard sale.
And so where's and whoops, what was that? Oh, that was my stapler. As you can see, there's
Yeah, the 27.
52, and then that.
Huh.
Then that says made in the USA.
I'm wondering if 27 might be like the model number and 52 is the year, maybe?
Maybe.
Because, like I said, I'm used to the Hemingways and stuff like that off the railroads.
Mm-hmm.
And telegraph and telephone lines, and that's where that purple Mickey Mouse, it wasn't really a railroad type, it was more for city use.
Yeah.
And Ron, he's got access to some that if they were just airport type use, those might be super rare. I mean, Ron might be sitting on a gold mine just gathering some boxes of those insulators and selling them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they gated like they fenced off the other side of the airport because they're tearing a lot of that stuff down. So I got to see if I can get in there.
Well, and you can also talk to like the maintenance people, the people that are actually getting rid of that stuff.
Well, they're not getting rid of it, Robert. They're just destroying it. It's just
right. Well, they're destroying it, but that's like I was a janitor the first, after my first semester in college. I worked as a janitor there at the college, and they were changing it from a college to a university.
Dude, if I had the room, I would take every runway letter sign because people collect those signs, but I just don't have room for that shit.
All that shit is collectible as hell. Any of that you can get a hold of. But like I said, you can talk to the people that are destroying it, and they don't give a fuck. It's just going to get destroyed. If you want it, they'll give it to you. Especially
I could probably make money on all those fucking signs if I take them apart and just take the plastic out of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could even scrap a lot of this shit.
Well, no, I can't scrap. I do keep copper down there, but
well, copper, aluminum, cast iron. I mean, even though it's only like 5 cents a pound, it adds up
Yeah.
quick.
No.
Be too not tearing up my truck hauling that stuff. I got a new truck. But I mean, I would take the signs. I would definitely take the signs. But I would take the signs out of the fixtures, I'm saying.
Yeah, signs, especially if they're enameled. Oh, sorry, Tyler.
You good?
Signs,
Well, any airport sign's collectible. So
yeah, especially if they're enameled and all that. But yeah, those insulators, those glass insulators, if you can get a hold of the colorful ones, or any of them really, because if they're specific to the airport, they're probably rare.
yeah, I'll talk to my brother too because he's down there a lot too. So
Yeah, insulators is
he'll,
actually
he'll fix a lot. My brother fixes a lot of stuff down there too for him, and he doesn't charge him nothing. So
Are you guys familiar with like the Cavell antique collectibles books?
no.
KOVELS. They've got some great books, and you can find their books for just about anything that's collectible. And I think they've got a specific book that's just about insulators.
Yeah. Gotta remember my family. A lot of people in my family were electricians, so
Yeah, and
so my brother's been doing it.
Yeah, you get a hold of
45 years.
You get a hold of stuff that's a couple 100 years old. That insulator.
Dude, we have breakers down there. I mean, old breakers that we need to just break apart and just take all the silver out of them. I mean, he's probably got 10,000 breakers.
Wow.
So, but I would like to. Actually, that's a good idea since they're tearing down all those hangers. I need to ask my brother, go by and steal all those breakers out of the hangers because each panel's got like 10, 15 breakers in each one. I'm like,
well, think about the copper wiring in them.
We got tons of copper.
I mean, yeah, if you can get a hold of any of that shit.
Well, I think if they see us hauling out loads of copper wire from the airport, then I might get in trouble.
Well, again, like I said, if you work with the people that are destroying the shit, I mean, you could haul off enough and make enough money to pay for a new bed for your truck. And then a lot,
Dude, Robert, I got to tell you this story. We went to an old car factory. This was like 20 years ago. 10 years ago. I mean, this place was huge. And, dude, they had copper bus bars. These things, like a foot long, would weigh 10 pounds each. There was miles of this shit. I wish I could have been a millionaire if they let me in that building for a weekend.
Wow. And yeah, I've always liked copper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not big on copper rounds. It's like, okay, yeah. But like, I'd love to get some chunks of raw copper.
I mean, these were like bars, like.
Oh yeah, I could use bars too. I mean, I use copper for when I'm flint knapping, when I'm making arrowheads and stuff. And so, yeah, I've always loved copper. But to have a couple of bars and then.
You figure copper would be worth more than frickin' silver, but.
Oh, no.
You still use more frickin' copper than anything.
No, honestly, I feel that silver should be worth more than gold.
Yeah.
Because if every speck of gold disappeared from the earth right now, life would go on like nothing ever happened. If you did the same thing with silver, our society would fucking collapse. 100%. Because everything, all of our electronics pretty much, most of our medicines, so much of it relies on silver that if silver just disappeared, pretty much everything would collapse.
Yep.
Some of the electronics components do rely rely on gold. Like some circuit boards, some
No, they don't rely on it. It's the gold allows some stuff to transfer faster, but silver is actually better. It's a better conductor.
Dude, I have a 2,000-pound Ultra machine sitting in my garage. Dude, it's filled with gold contacts all over, and I haven't had time to tear it apart.
A what machine?
What do you call it? It's almost like a little miniature MRI machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. CT scan machine.
Oh, like it's a CT scanner?
No, CT scanner where they just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got a CT scanner.
Yep.
Is it functional?
Yeah.
Don't destroy it yet.
Why?
Because I need something CT scanned.
Oh.
And
the electrical I would have to hook up to that would probably cost me a lot, but yeah.
Well, I've got a dinosaur in a rock. And CT scan will show the bones that are still hidden without having to dig them out of the rock, and it will show where they need to be exposed without destroying them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So yeah, I've got a fossil. You've seen my fossil, my dinosaur.
Yeah.
It needs to be CT scanned to show the bones that are still hidden in the rock. And if I had a CT scan, that thing's probably worth 40 or 50 grand at that point.
Wow.
And the CT scan alone, I could possibly market. Because I've got the most complete specimen of that species ever found.
So you'll just go through it and just fill every single one of them and then go back and try to upgrade them? Or do you like go through and try to find the best?
Listen to what in the background?
Pick the best of the best. Don't waste your time filling it so you can get them.
I think Ron's listening to shit and typing in on somebody else's live stream. He's cheating.
He be cheating.
See, with the best of the best, I'll usually put in a clip. Or the super best of the best. You know, something like that. I don't know if I want to put that in it, you know. Put those in and out like that. Or do you keep them protected in a clip?
It's been fun. I think we need to look at shutting it down because we were up kind of early.
I mean, that's
you think?
You keep it in a clip. And you put it in and out.
It's after 1:15.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it on the YouTube side at least for now. And we can hang out back here. Some of you guys can.
That's what I love about nipples, man.
Right. Alexander agrees. He's tired.
Goodbye, everybody in chat.
Still with us. I'll share another one of my tricks.
Good night, everybody.
Take care. Have a great weekend.
All right. You guys heading off?
We're going to stay on the backstage. Just
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream, and I'm going to start getting ready for bed because, yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. Namaste's got me up still, so.
Good night, Alexander. Good night, Elizabeth.
Take care now.
Bye, Scott.
Elizabeth.
So I just had some scraps of it.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Much love to you all.
So they make meat.